What is going on, everybody? And I thought that the background music would be kind today in honor of us winning the national championship again, but I guess not. I know that you guys can hear it, but I can't, which is fine. It's not about me, it's about y'all, man. How are y'all doing on this wonderful Sunday? Hope that you guys have been able to wind down a little bit and get yourselves ready. Those of you going to work, there is no school for school kids. If you're in college, there is no school. But if you got a work week coming up, hope that you've been able to wind down or use this as your wind down time. As you're preparing for this next week, we're going to make things real smooth tonight. Should not be a difficult night at all. Last night, we played the entire NCAA tournament. And, was not sure if we could run a table, but I liked the opportunity to actually get a chance to do it, though. So for us to actually make it happen, it felt good. We got our second championship in 5 years, and actually, we can actually show the road that we have because it is still up here. We wound up going all the way through, but I was too tired to make decisions last night. Not gonna lie to you. And I have also seen on different house rules posts that people will keep going back to the coach's carousel. I'm not really bothered by the coach's carousel. It is up to however things shake out. It's really not up to me. But we had an interesting road. Our first round matchup with us being the number 1 overall seed. We were a number 1 seed, but we were the number 1 overall. We wound up beating Eastern Kentucky 87-35. We simmed out of the end of that game. Then we beat Colorado 91-68. I believe we played the full game. We beat St. Mary's 110-77. We jumped out of that game towards the end because we were up by 30. Texas A&M, we won 103-71. We played Pitt, we won 108-75. And then when we played Arizona, this was our closest game of the tournament. We ended up winning 88. I wound up winning 96-88. So it was a really, really interesting run for us. As it stands right now, though, I want to show you guys our coach's card, just so you guys can see the update. You'll see the update in regards to the result because the result has already been figured out. But all the additional stuff, it hasn't come through just yet. So, for example, you only see the results on this side. You see the record. You don't see the fact that they've had any conference coaches of the year yet. You don't see if he's won national coach of the year. You don't see all conference players, all Americans, national players of the year, pro draftees. You don't see any of that stuff. And you won't see that stuff until we go through the rest of the offseason. So we are going to continue to move, and we'll look at these goals again before the end of this particular episode, just because we want to know what we're aiming for in the next year. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's actually be clear-headed today. Let's make some decisions. I was exhausted last night. It got to a point last night where I believe, we got off at 5. Got off at about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, man, it's been a very, very interesting ride this season. It went quicker than other seasons. We wound up playing all our non-conference games, and then we send the entire MEAC schedule. And as long as we're in the MEAC and we're still in this program, we'll keep doing the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and step away and grab something. I'll be right back. I'm not pausing. It'll just be the music. I thought wireless mode would be a big helper to me when it came to the background music today, and I guess not. I've tried to turn it off and on. I know that you guys can hear it. Let's see something, actually. Copy. Please hold. I'll just hold on to the fact that I know that you guys can hear it, man. It's cool. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Let's do this right quick. Yeah, it really is just whatever the deal is with the background music. You can hear everything else in the monitor. So let's get it, man. We move on to the very next thing, which is going to be the season awards. Now, some of you may have seen the season awards if you're a recurring viewer. Some of you might not, but let's go. This is what we will see. All right, you'll see that we had somebody drafted, which is great. We also had the defensive player of the year. So you see NCAA champions, fairly decent team. This team was just a 59 overall 4 seasons ago. So to see them in this season as a 91 overall, it's one hell of a jump to go 32 overall points in that amount of time. To win 2 championships, to win 2 championships in that time as well is really crazy. You see the talent on the team. You see Herbert Payne, 88 overall. You see Wiley Cage, 86 overall. Key at an 84. LF Saint 4, or like we like to call him Saint, as an 83 and 81, 79, 79, 78, 77. He graduated 51. 51 is the worst that we had, and that was our walk-on, right? Now, I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time. There seems to be this weird bug where one of our players is trying to leave, right? His confidence is high enough, and his role is going to open back up now that the NBA guy that's in his spot just graduated. So we're going to keep going back until he does the right thing, because it is a possible outcome. We have player of the year as Edmund Bowie. Mid-major player of the year is Marlon Samuels. Chris Lowry is the coach of the year. This is not something I would get mad about. This is a better coach in terms of his grades. Yes, we are the national champions. Yes, we were undefeated. typically you will see another coach win an award that you should have won before you win it. Further evidence by the fact that Greg Jackson was the MEAC Coach of the Year our first year, but I think we won the tournament. We might have won the regular season as well as the tournament. Like, I think we won both, and we still didn't get the Coach of the Year, so it happens sometimes. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm not surprised this time. Last night I was surprised, but this time I'm not surprised. Wiley Cage is the National Defensive Player of the Year, which I think is really, really great. To see a player of mine get blocks, it couldn't have been nothing but the sim, because in game it's just not gonna happen very often. There are times we get blocks and they just don't count. Some of you play often enough that you know how it works. It be like that sometimes, man. So I can appreciate the fact that we finally got somebody that is the Defensive Player of the Year. And I don't think that I've ever had the Defensive Player of the Year in any of my other legacy modes. So this is a first for me. I think I've said this on more than one occasion. I don't tend to finish legacy modes. The last time I had UMES, I only did 4 seasons. We went undefeated 4 years in a row, and it just stopped being fun. Now, of course, this is a little different. The interaction with you guys is fun, and the team building is fun. Like, you have to find something else to keep you going. But then I was not trying to hear playing a game. Anytime before that, I think I was playing on PlayStation. I would be like doing like little funny legacy modes, like playing as me or something like that. So this is a first. Like I said, we have Big Man of the Year as Edmund Bowie. Should be no surprise. Freshman of the Year is Roddy Frank. 11.8 points per game, 7.2 rebounds. He should be a fairly solid prospect whenever he's ready to graduate or whenever he's ready to go to the league. Familiar face, Johnny Akpan is the point guard. Trade President, Marlon Samuels, Dwayne Toussaint, and Edmund Bowie are your first team All-Americans. Herbert Snyder, Corey Higgins, Dwayne Sanderson, Broderick Sivvy, and Rashawn Samuels are your second team All-Americans. Then you have your freshman All-Americans with Zach Boyce, Troy Galbraith, Eric Howard, Bennett Guzman, and Roddy Frank. All right, now we're going to scroll, and we're going to go this way. Maybe it's faster. Your conference champions, and this is regular season. I always try to say the same thing just in case anybody's new, they're not as familiar with the game. Every game is different, but when you see this award, this is going to be the regular season champion. So whoever had the best record in the conference during the regular season, not the winner of the conference tournament. We went undefeated, so it should not be a surprise. Conference Coach of the Year is going to be Kenny Jones. Should not be a surprise. Conference Player of the Year, I thought that they might be neck and neck, but Wiley Cage was the Player of the Year, 16.8 points per game, 9.4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. That center low block definitely helped. Conference Freshman of the Year, I don't like the fact that we haven't been getting this lately, but we have changed the dynamic of our program. We've changed the way that we play freshmen, so it's not something that you're going to see all the time. This year, I think that we kind of had like a really overloaded roster, and we're going to kind of die down in the seasons to come. So we'll be seeing more and more Conference Freshman of the Years in the near future or in the future period. First team all conference, you got my guy Darius James. Darius James used to go to ODU on the game. He went to ODU in real life. And the funny thing is, I would see Darius at VCU from time to time. Like, he would come to Cary Street and come play against us from time to time. Great player, hell of a player, and a really good coach. If I'm not mistaken, Darius is coaching now, so hell of a coach. You got Key as the starting two, or not the starting two, but he is the two on the first team all conference. Amir Ali, Herbert Payne, and Wiley Cage rounding out the first team all conference. Second team all conference is Mo Clemens, Delonte Taylor, Ellis Budo, Hashim Nelson, and Quanis Wooten. Freshman all conference is going to be Hassan King, Happy King, Arturo Plek, Randall Sterling, and Race Strick Laystrick. That's a hell of a name, boy. We're not even gonna mess around with it. It's a hell of a name. And we knew that this could see, so the bug is gone. Because it bugged out last night. You know what I'm saying? It bugged out to have one of our players leaving the team, but his confidence is high enough to stay. Like, as long as your confidence is not in the 20s, you should stay on your team. But we are delighted to know that Keem got drafted, Herb got drafted, and Cage got drafted. Saint didn't make it. That late season injury, I think the amount of time that he spent injured while he was in our program, I think that really did him a disservice. Wound up kind of stunting his growth as a prospect. But at 83 is a hell of a player on this game. If this was like an IRL type of situation, this would be the type of player that you'll see in the G League. You'll see them go over. I would prefer to go overseas. Like around this time, it's the D League. G League is different now. But I would have gone overseas. Player of this caliber that has like, you're sniffing the NBA a little bit, you can go play for like somewhere in EuroLeague, one of the best teams like Panathinaikos, Maccabi Tel Aviv, those type of teams. Monaco, like you could play for some really, really nice teams. Vez, he graduated, and then we have our walk-on. He stayed with us all 4 years, yo. Our man survived every year. He made himself serviceable, really. Those first 2 seasons, we needed him. First 2 seasons that he happened to be with us, we needed him. We thank them all for their service. Got some all-conference players. All-conference awards from Vez. All-conference awards from St. Fort. A little bit of a laundry list of things when it comes to Wiley Cage. His first team all-conference every year of his career. So he, as it stands right now, has been our best player. Could be a little bit because of my bias at times, but definitely our best player that we've had so far. Herbert Payne, you see a lot less. And that's only because he was JUCO, but he was with us for 3 seasons, so that really is no excuse. So would have been nice to see them win more awards, but we wound up winning the award that really matters, which of course is the national championship. That's what matters to me. So we move, and now we are back at the coach's card for Kenny Jones. As always, rest in peace, Ken. Hell of a coach from around my way. Paying tribute to him in this way. A great coach of a summer team. Would have really been something. He also wanted to be an assistant coach for a high school team back home, school called Jeff. We call it FDNY, but it's Jeff Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson High School. I think they're Orange Wave or some random shit, something orange and blue. But he was their assistant coach, and he wound up passing away last year. So I'm paying tribute to him this way. And like I say in the offline version, we have Charles Jones, who is one of his players for the LIU dynasty. He starred at LIU, was the nation's leading scorer 2 years in a row. He went to Rutgers first, but then he transferred to LIU and then started going crazy. I mean, like 30 points a game, like damn near back to back. I think he missed his senior year by he was like 29 points something. So hell of a player. Wound up playing for, I think, the Bulls and the Clippers. You don't really see him around as often, but you see Bug. So if you see a documentary called Soul in the Hole, these are people that are literally from the same projects as me. Back in Brooklyn, you will actually see Bug in the neighborhood all the time. I think he just actually randomly bumped into my uncle and took a picture the other day. So I like to pay tribute to those guys. Those guys are legends where I come from. When I was young playing, these are the people that will watch you play in the neighborhood, would try to give you advice or try to keep you from being in the street. So you just gotta, pay it forward in a different kind of way. And it's just a little fun, creative way to do so. Now, the coaching attributes. Now, because we don't have a vibrant chat, I just do it the way that I see fit, right? Some people would probably go scouting. Some people might, do something different. I'm gonna put all my points into defense. Scouting is important, but I'm not we've built a team with the same scouting grade for 5 seasons, yo. Like 5 seasons in a row, we've had a C-, and I've done the same job. So I think I'll be all right for a few more seasons, man. So we're gonna try to get to the point where we have this defense maxed out. We need 2 more attribute points next offseason to max it out, and then we'll start working on offense. Last but not least, we'll then go to scouting. We'll see how long that takes. This is only our 5th season that we just completed, so let's see what's what. You guys see the jobs that are available. Now, there are 2 power conference jobs that are available. There's a major conference job that is available. And then the rest are going to be mid-majors. I'm going to decline every last one, but I actually want to see who goes where. So we're going to decline. And because we are declining, people are really coming up. That's crazy. I want to see if Anthony Grant goes anywhere. I really am like eyeing that VCU job just because I think we will be effective. And this is how the coaches carousel wound up working out. And I feel like I'm glad that we went back and decided to redo it after last night, because that didn't sit well with me. It just didn't sit well with me that we had to go ahead and let it be that way. And I need a good scout. Need a good scout, man. Or a serviceable scout. I need that charisma. No transfers, which should not surprise us. We're not a team that gets transfers very often, if at all. And we move to the rest of the offseason, and we're gonna start wrapping up our recruiting. This should be quick for us though, because like I said, we're gonna be a very limited team. We're not gonna really focus too much on, and my do-rag is tight as hell, Jesus Christ. And we're not really gonna focus a lot on just like stockpiling. I feel like we stockpiled recruits just because we were trying to build the program, trying to get ourselves to a point where we were in the 80s and 90s in terms of our overall rating, because once you start to get to a certain overall rating, you're gonna be ranked. Once you start to find yourself consistently above 85, now you're going to start seeing yourself be ranked amongst the best teams in the country. Like I said, right now we're at 91. We're going to experience a drop-off. And give me 1 second, man. Got a text from a friend. But yeah, we're gonna experience some drop off. I'm hoping to keep it to a minimum. I am not gonna lie and act like I'm not disappointed that we didn't get Bruckman, just because that would have gave us a backup for Cardi. We need somebody that was gonna be able to come off the bench and get straight to work. And we got Boyd Castro. I'm really not surprised by that. And we are not going to get, of course, he's going to go to NC State because they found a way to leapfrog us. So now we have 3 signees, and I think we're going to rest with that. We're going to rest with the fact that we do have 3. He's not going to be ranked because he is a JUCO guy. But we do have the number 20 overall recruit, and we have the number 31 overall recruit. So brought my phone a little bit closer to me, just in case I get a message. But yeah, we've built this is a fairly decent class. Now we can add somebody, but it's like, who would we be adding? You know what I'm saying? Like we scouted some guys really, really heavily. Let me see if I could just find Bruckman, see how many stars. Oh, pardon me. I keep calling him Bruckman. It's Buckman. We really did want that B 3-point grade. for a shooting guard, it's going to be between 80. I think I would say roughly plus minus 3, maybe 85. So maybe like 82 or 88, somewhere in that range. It's going to be in the 80s. And you see how Cardi is effective with that. Like, it's like a gun. It's crazy. But we're not going to force anything. We're going to just let it be what it is. We're just going to, kind of chill out and relax, man. We're not going to make this more difficult than it needs to be. We're going to talk to our juniors. And that's really about it for recruiting. We're done, really. Like I said, this should be a relatively good class already. Whenever you find yourself having an All-American, you are going to start to see yourself move closer and closer to that top 20. So for us, that's a pretty big deal. Like I said, this was a program that was just a 59 overall. It was one of the, pardon me, I was about to say one of the worst teams on the game. It was the worst team for this particular roster file. So they were the worst team on the game. But it's just not like that anymore. And I sit there and I keep doing that, keep getting to him and keep getting frustrated because I'm like, why is it not working? But he's a sophomore. And I was on the wrong screen. But yeah, it's been a hell of a season, man. And now before we get out of this season, I'm gonna go back to the coach's card to show you guys the update. I'm being juniors, gotta scroll. Feel like such a far scroll away. Move to the next Thursday again. And the dope thing about all of this is that we get a chance to just sit here and really just relax. We did all the hard work already. All the hard work is really done. Now it's just a matter of every year, can we steal like 3 guys maybe? Can we get 3 solid recruits every year? If we could do that, I'm content until we get to a point we can start possibly getting like 3 All-Americans maybe. That would be great. And the world guy's the one with the lowest interest. But the world recruits, it's buggy, so you never know what's going to happen with them anyway. Typically, you'll see other teams drop off, especially if they're actually an international recruit. The recruits that you see in Mexico, typically and I'm not being disrespectful, but they tend to go to Miami. They tend to go to University of Miami or some school that will be considered the Deep South. To us, whereas like some people refer to Virginia or North Carolina as the South. There are some people that like from Texas don't feel like it's the South because of course you see their location, you see where they're located. So if you have a recruit from Mexico, they are going to show up as a world recruit, but they show up as a national recruit on the list. So it's a little bit easier for those guys to get to them than it may be for like a program like ours where we're located in the eastern shore of Maryland. So, and that'll wrap that up, man. Like I said, it would have been nice to add a shooter, but we don't need it. We just need 3 a year at minimum. If we can get a fourth and the fourth is like real good, then so be it. But we only need 4. I mean, we only need 3. What am I talking about? 4. Me saying 4 confused me for a second. Got me saying 4 multiple times. And as soon as we get to these saves, we're going to go to the coach's office and look at the card now that we have gotten through the end of the offseason and everything else should be updated. So now you see that he has 4 conference coaches of the year. It's been 4 in a row. Has had his second undefeated season. So now you see him have 15 all-conference players now that they've added the 4 that he had this past offseason. And he finally has a number here for pro draftees. He has 3 pro draftees. I'm surprised that the DPOY doesn't fit anywhere in here, but it is what it is. It should count, but we'll rest on the fact that it's in the shrine. I'm curious though, speaking of the shrine, do we have anybody that led the conference in anything? Because I knew we weren't good. We didn't lead in points. I knew that. We were tied for the lead in rebounding. So I wonder if in the Shrine they're just gonna let us get away with it. Because my question is, we're tied for the lead, but technically we played more games, so Wiley would have more rebounds in total. And we have to save our user profile because we just got a decent amount of points from those achievements. DPOI, MEAC Player of the Year, MEAC Champs. Let's move. MEAC Champs. First team on MEAC. We finally filled one completely out. Top MEAC scorer, Ed Tyson. He was doing his thing. Second team on MEAC. Freshman on MEAC. Top MEAC rebounder. We didn't get it, actually. It's tough. I don't know if it will update just yet. It might have, though. Yeah, it did. Bodner is the leader in 3-point percentage. See, that's the thing when you don't shoot a lot of threes. Because I know Cardi shot something crazy. And I want to see too. We're going to go ahead and save the user profile. Because we're about to move the legacy, so we're fine. But I want to know what Cardi shot before we do move. What did he shoot from three? Because Cardi shot 48. And I think that's the lowest he shot his whole career, actually. Oh, no, it's the highest he shot. He shot 45, 47, 48. Damn, boy. See what I'm saying? And it's only, like I said, it's a B grade. It's a B grade on his card. So I hope that he really takes the time to develop over the summer. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, discipline and teaching affect how they develop in the off season. So let's hope for a good off season when we simulate through this day. Make sure that we send our emails, because that's the last little action that we get before we can move on. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. Let's add any freshmen to our list. $511 is crazy. Let's find another sophomore. Let's go regional. Try to make it quick. All right, let's move. That was quick. Like I told you, we wasn't about to fuck around with the off-season recruiting. We're done for the most part. Like I said, we got our 3 signees. And with our 3 signees, we are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are the number 7 recruiting class in the country with only 3 signees. We have one Mr. Basketball. Well, they're all going to be a Guddio. He's an All-American, Mr. Basketball, 5-star, and then we have 2 4-stars. So if you have any combination of All-Americans and Mr. Basketballs, you're going to find yourself towards the top of this list. Not really surprised at Arizona. I am actually surprised at Clemson, though. It's pretty tough. Gonzaga is not a surprise, especially thinking about the time period. Marquette is not a surprise. Ole Miss and Southern Miss, I'm genuinely surprised. Looking to see if I see anybody else that's crazy. That should be about 25 or 30, or moving towards 30. So yeah, it's interesting to see the teams that you see over time. Like last year, St. John's was up there, but their team was ass. I think they had like 7 3-star recruits. It was something crazy. So I need them to cycle them out before that job becomes available, because I told you guys I want that St. John's job. And as always, the calendars are coming back out. Let me go ahead and find mine. All right, let's go ahead and hit the calendar. And this will be the 2012-2013 season. So we're going to November 2012. The Sundays are going to be the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. So we are clear. Sundays in December are going to be the 2nd, the 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd. We are clear. January 6th is going to be, and not that January 6th, is going to be the Sunday for January. So we are all good. We're just going to swap some of these teams. And we're actually going to try to see if we can, well, we know we want that Maryland battle. We don't give a damn. Who's ranked? Duke is number 2. We had such a rough schedule last year. Let's swap. Let's play some teams we never played before. What teams have I not played in this legacy mode? Let's see if I can find somebody ranked that we haven't played. We haven't played Clemson, so bring y'all ass. Swap team. Let's see if we can swap the home and away. Ooh, so I love this. I love that just happened. So somebody asked me on Reddit, how do you measure prestige? And somebody responded that you can't. That's not true. When I go ahead and do the standalone, I'll break it down a little bit more. I try to measure my program's prestige by if I can swap a team out. Like if I can swap out an ACC opponent, that means our prestige is continuing to build. If it was the first year, I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm glad that we're able to kind of flex our muscles a little bit and continue to get better. Who have we not played? We've not played Providence. I didn't even look to see if they were ranked. It don't really matter. Everybody that we play doesn't have to be ranked at this point. We don't want to overdo it. They're already ranked, so we'll keep them. Why would we be playing at Maine? That's stupid. But I think I want to swap that game out for somebody better. Yeah, we're just gonna stomp them out. Let's go. Let's play VCU. We can't get them that day. Who else could we play? About to say Jimmer's gone from BYU, so we can't go there. Drake had a really interesting season last year. Mississippi State was on the list in terms of recruits. Be nice to play Mississippi State. I never played them, as far as I know, at least. Let's swap another game out. What's Boston College looking like? They're not ranked, and that's an ACC opponent, but we already have one in Georgia Tech, so we could swap them out too. Let's see if we can get somebody Big 12. They have a brand new coach. Do we go to Lubbock and fuck with them? Texas A&M, we beat them this year. I'm gonna play somebody new, bro. We played Baylor, we played Colorado. We've never played Iowa State. Just playing teams I've never played. I want to see other people's courts. I don't really care about having to play away games and home games and all that other type of shit. I really don't care. I'm coming to see your court. Was that Wright State that we saw today? Wright State court is pretty fire, actually. Wright State has a really nice court. I wouldn't mind going to go play there just to see their court. Let's play at Stanford. They're a good team. And then last but not least, I would not mind playing at DePaul. I don't know if they're ranked, but I wouldn't mind going to play them, but their court is a bit of an eyesore. Fresno State made the tournament. We can go play Fresno State. Shout out to Skip the Malou, Tark the Shark, Chris Herron, all those guys. I want to say there's a documentary And I didn't mean to cover my mouth while I was talking. I want to say there's a documentary about them from that time. And I'm just curious, can I do this? And we can set up the Maryland battle, and let's see if we can swap the home and away. And we see, look at that. We do have enough prestige, see? So that means the team is really, really improving. It's not just the fact that we've built a solid team. We've built a solid team, and we've changed the history and the prestige of the program. Once I get to this point at a school, I'm comfortable making a jump. Yes, I'm going to possibly miss out on 1 or 2 NBA guys on the list. So maybe I won't see the hard work of the recruiting that we did manifest itself with the pro draftee numbers and all of that stuff. But we can take solace in knowing that we've had a history of recruiting really, really good players. Try to get somebody else. All right, bet. Wanted to make sure we had a packed schedule, and we do. And we're going to, as always, attending ABL, we're going to look at the map. And we're going to see what's up. Mr. Basketball for... What the fuck? Who's Mr. Basketball? Do we not have one? All right, so we don't have a Mr. Basketball. Or at least that's how it looks. And this guy should be a problem. He stayed a 5-star, which does not always happen. He stayed a 5-star recruit the entire time, which is a really good thing. Let's go ahead and look at the guys we actually have. Let's start there. And then we'll start moving towards JUCO and all that other stuff. So we have DeJamal Spencer, 2nd overall recruit in the country. And all of his schools are Ohio schools. We're going to get the fuck off this list. He does not care about being close to home. But all these teams are right there. These people are in the 90s, so I'm not fucking around with them. We got Dale Doss, who is the 2nd player at his position. He's the 11th overall recruit. We're going to take our chances. We're going to take our chances with Sheldon Roy. We're going to take our chances with Frayne Lang. He will be our backup plan at point guard. Arthur Dye. Not really that optimistic about what I'm seeing. Like I said, we only need 3. So we're not gonna put ourselves in harm's way and continue to crowd our roster at certain positions. For example, we have had a tendency to crowd our roster at the 4 and at the 5. We're going to actually go ahead and look at our roster now instead of waiting until later. The people that you see that are lowly rated, we're going to get them off the team now. That way we could just trim the fat while we're sitting here. We don't have to wait until later. Some people may wait to the inside of the season so that they can play that March Madness or, Midnight Madness game. I couldn't care less. They gave us a lot of 40 overalls, which I don't understand. So I'm assuming they really want us to have a small forward. So maybe we can look for a JUCO small forward just to give us what we need. And it's interesting to see our All-American. I think I was saying when we were recruiting him, like, we're going to tell him he's going to get playing time. He's going to have to earn it. It's going to have to be earned. He'll be the first man off the bench. That's for sure, but he's behind somebody else right now. Pause if necessary. All right, how many do we have as it stands? I think I said I wanted to be around 10. And we are exactly at 10. And crazy enough, our worst player is a 75. This pales in comparison to how bad the team was when we first started. And Mo is our best player now. That's tough. Looking at everybody's pro. Okay, Jake is trying to fight his way to the NBA. It's all defense though. I don't believe this. He's a freshman and he's at 80 overall. I don't believe he's not going to the league. Fuck out of here. Now, this is going to be a hard sell. How are we going to get him to the league? Because you would think the shooting would get it done. So we're going to have our hands full when it comes to the training and conditioning for Cardi. It's really going to be focused on getting him to the league. And autosave wound up firing as soon as we went over there, but it is what it is. Let's continue to move and do the right things. Still resting on our laurels. I have not changed the record because the season has not restarted. We're going to make this relatively easy on ourselves, and we know the teams, unless they change. Well, they do change teams sometimes. Let me grab a paper and pen. All right, what do we have? We have Northeast, Ram Touch, Northeast Village, East Brute Force, 3 Key, East OS. And that's everybody. So, okay, cool. As always, I'm going to look to see if I can find matchups for our players off the rip. Top priority is going to go to the guys that we do not know. Yes, you want to go out and you want to see recruits. The ABL is mostly meant to figure out players that you don't know. There's not going to be a jump in interest. And the amount of games you attend does not factor into them feeling wanted or any of that other stuff, as far as I know. And like I said, it doesn't create a jump for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only provides you with the information that you need as a scout. So, that being said, we're going to make Cantrell Sherrod a priority. So, I'm going to go ahead and put a check mark next to all the priority teams. We don't know everything we need to know about him yet. We don't know anything about Chapman, so he's going to be a priority. He's 3 in the key in the Southeast. And then we still have some more to figure out about Lyle Banks, if he's going to be a viable candidate to get picked up. Now, of course, there are a lot more recruits that we could pursue. These are just the ones that are playing the ABL. Everybody, for those of you that are new, everybody doesn't play in the ABL. So let's see if we can get a Village versus Ram Touch. We got lucky. Nope. Nobody, neither team is playing. All right, they have no opportunities to play each other, so we are not going to be as focused on them anyway, just because I'll change it all back to the East. And we're going to try to get our secret against Brute Force. And we can't get them matched up either. So let's just go ahead and get what we can for each party. So we have our secret. Let's see if we can go to the Southeast and get something. What does it say he is? Chapman is Southeast. So let's cycle back to the Northeast. Well, no, let's cycle back to the East and see what else we see. Because we got to go back to brute force. So let's start there. And let's see how much we can find out on their cards. Let's simulate all games. Simulate all games and see what we can find out. And I also need to take another look at my team. What am I losing? I'm losing a shooting guard, a small forward, and a center this year. I have 3 centers, one of which will be a senior next year. Next 2 seasons, I need to get another. So yeah, we're just paying attention. We're just paying attention to every aspect of the game as we're doing this. Let's go ahead and look at the numbers for the games we saw. And for our secret, who the fuck are we even recruiting? I'm about to say Lyle Banks. Okay, I'm like, I don't even know who we're pursuing on that side. Brute force. Sherrod, okay. It's a bad game. They got people playing out of position too. Sherrod double, okay. $15 and $8 from Chapman. It's not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. Let's look at their cards. You have everything there. We have everything there for Sherrod now. We just need more of his stuff for tendencies, which we don't really care about because they can be changed. So let's go back to the Southeast and pursue Sherrod. Let's find out some more about him. All right. And do we know everything about Banks? Yes, we're going to actually cut him now. Now that we know everything about him, we're just going to let him go. We're going to put a filler game in here. Let's go to the East since we are in the East region. It's 2 5-stars and a bunch of bums. That works. We can keep moving. Like I said, there are tedious parts of this game. Like the development, the scouting can be tedious at times, and you just got to be willing to do it. It's going to pay off in the long run. Chapman had 11 points, but he fouled out. His grades are not looking that great. And he's a sophomore. We're going to get you off of our list too. See, this is the thing. We're not fucking around. We're not wasting time, bro. Like, I see some A's and B's. I want to see good report cards. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see a whole bunch of nonsense. So for Sherrod, he is a junior. So let's actually do it this way. Let's go use a cheat sheet. Like I said before, this is the tedious part. This shit can feel tedious to me, and I enjoy this part. It's a lot of C's, man. Gonna revisit what we have. Small forward wouldn't be bad. Okay. We can still keep looking at these cards and see what we have. He's a new generation. He's just been generated. So he's played for the Village. We've actually gone to one of his games by accident. No? He plays for the Village. So how did we not see him play if we have multiple players on the same team? So now we got to go see the Village play now. Let's go see some more. Pennsylvania has been kind to us. He's played horrible, but what skill? Like, what is his skill? Because every Mr. Basketball has like a key skill. What is his skill? Is the question. Now that we've kind of boosted our profile or our profile level as a program, should definitely have some name recognition with the recruits. And we are just working our way through the ABL. Seeing what's what, seeing if we can fill out these lists. Ron Pavim has 19. Dale Doss have 4. He got in foul trouble. All right, we're finding out more and more. It's a lot of C's, but he's a point guard. So it's kind of unforgiving on their cards. But let's keep seeing them, though. Let's do it another way. Let's keep rinse, washing, and repeating. My profile is definitely risen. That's for sure. $5.11 don't want it. We can move. We'll just focus on whatchamacallit. We'll focus on just focus on finding out more about him. Well, we know everything about him except a little bit. So let's go see him play East Brute Force, and then we got Bonfim on the Village. So let's go Brute Force and Village as often as we can. Let's just do it. I really don't care who we see at this point, as long as we fill those cards out. It really don't matter. Stats are gonna be stats. It's insignificant over time. Gerard 15-8. Still playing well. Young point guard, but he got potential. See, that's what matters to me. He has potential. And I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Flat B. It's not horrible. Could be worse. The only thing is, how will we attack this in the season? That would be the only thing. And we perfect. We wound up getting a matchup for each team. We got a matchup for each team on the last 2 weeks. So that is perfect. And let's see who's going to be who, because we don't know who's going to be playing from our regions. So the Wizards and Ram Touch are playing each other. So I think we had somebody from Ram Touch earlier this season. Earlier this ABL season. So let's see who won. The Wizards won. Try to stay within our region or close to it. Try to stay within our region or close to it. Swamp won. All right, we can move. We should have everything figured out for the guys that are able to be scouted in the ABL. As long as we did that, we have had success, and I'm fine with that. So Bonfim is a B, but he's Mr. Basketball for New York. Sheldon Roy, Mr. Basketball for Massachusetts, and he's a B. Looking at the stats, though. We're going to see. We're going to have to decide in season. We're going to have to decide in season. And I've been all over the place today. So we're going to actually might have to see about some caffeine in a second. Came in this season at an 89 overall, so a 2-point drop-off. It's not the word. We literally lost 6 seniors. That is not a bad drop-off for as much as we actually lost. So that's pretty great. Let's go ahead and we got to get started. We cannot wait. We can't wait for recruiting, and we can't wait for training and conditioning either. So we got to start working with Cardi for sure. At minimum, we got to start working with Cardi to try to get him to the league. And he has an uphill battle for sure. He's an 80 overall. Outside of his shooting, he does not have one distinct skill that he's like just excellent at. And I think he has a B+ at that grade. So he's not necessarily even excellent at that. I think we can move towards trying to make him excellent at it. That way, that is a skill that's transferable to him being in the league. 3-point shot. We can put him on shooting. Shooting and ball handling. We can go shooting, ball handle. Shooting, ball handle, mobility maybe. Because he doesn't need strength and durability. He doesn't need stamina per se. I'll let him go balance, actually. I'll let him go balance. Let him get everything. I'm cool with that. But we'll go ahead and do the screenshots and all that other good shit that we normally do. So let's go to recruiting first, so we can start getting to work. Now, we just brought in a JUCO power forward anyway, and what is he? We have one power forward, yo. So I'm not gonna hold you. Somebody else is gonna start in that spot. The two bigs are gonna start because Boat hasn't played. So Boat is gonna start at the. Let's see. Look at their cards. Let's look at their cards. Let the cards decide. Boat is gonna start at the. Boat is gonna start at the 5. I'll move double D to the 4 in the lineup, and we'll finesse it. We'll finesse it. We'll do what's necessary. All-Americans. Let's move to the All-Americans first. We have our safety net point guard backup with the World Recruit. We can only call him. And like I said, with Miami, you see the vibes. But hopefully they find somebody else and they drop off. You do not want to choose wrong. That's the hard part. Definitely like the fact that we have a chance to recruit him. And I like how close the race is. In terms of his athlete, both of their cards look ass, but they're both point guards. That's the thing. The point guards is just a little different. They'll both be fairly decent shooters. Sheldon Roy will probably be the better of the two shooters, though. This is the hard part. All right, let's get it. We have been recruiting him since he was a freshman, so we gotta stay loyal there. And we might make a mistake. We might choose the wrong guy. It happens. It hasn't happened to us very often, but it happens though. We're gonna also then move to development. We're gonna go to training and conditioning first. We're gonna actually move. We're gonna move over to this screen for a second, and we are going to actually take a screenshot of all their cards. I don't need this paper anymore. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. And right now, I'm just going through taking screenshots. Like I said, I always like to do this part. I like to make sure that we have a record of how each player developed, what worked, what didn't work. Like, for example, I'm going to go back and look at Saint because I really wanted him to make it. I really, really did. I really wanted him to make it, dog. But it's not going to always work out that way. And that's okay. It's actually okay. It's actually okay, man. Everything is not going to always go your way. Trying to see what's what. Where do I want to go with this? And the thing about trying to automate this just made this a lot easier. Kind of set what my philosophy is training wise and just kind of make it rinse, wash, and repeat, man. Kind of makes it foolproof. And with us only having 10 players, it is a lot easier to see everything now. We had a lot of players last season. I think we had 13 in total. Come on, come on, come on. As soon as it come through, it'll be fast. Appreciate you guys for being patient. Because the season is about to start. We're gonna try to play a few games, you know what I'm saying? I won't lie and act like I'm not tired. I am tired. Last night was fun though. Last night we had a great time. Last night we were here to 5. And the fact that it was 55 people in here at 5 o'clock in the morning is insanity. I was like, it gotta be bots in here, man. It has to be. But I was definitely appreciative. We wound up pulling it off. Adding another foundational block to this program. Another Final Four, another championship, another tournament bid. Pro draftees, defensive player of the year, all that good stuff. So it's getting to a certain point where the team really is becoming impressive. And damn. I know this thing did not take all this time just to do it backwards. Thank you. And I only do 8 weeks at a time just to see if we're actually being effective with the things that we're trying. And I think that this thing is backwards. Yeah, I tried to automate it and it's just backwards. We'll work on the skills. Oh man, this shit is really hit or miss. It really is. Gotta change that around a little bit. That wasn't making sense. And he said the same thing for like the whole time he's been in our program. All right, Boat is gonna have a bigger role on the team this year, so I'm looking forward to this. And now we're moving on to Double D. Oh no, I don't like it. It's first round though. Because for him, I'm thinking defense for sure. Defense. Yo, he's a damn good recruit. To think he almost went to Norfolk State. Defense. I'm thinking defense and balance. That's what I'm thinking. No, defense and awareness is not bad. We're trying to get him to the league. Defense. I was about to say post play, but no. You're a monster in the post. This thing is taking forever tonight. Like, what's going on? And we're locked in a little bit. I apologize. Any glaring weaknesses? No. Just great. Yeah, I see. And we are getting closer, but it feels like this is taking forever, even with less players. All right, then we good. Damn. Man, that's the tedious part. All right, but we are good to go. And we can double save, knowing that we did all of our training and conditioning, and we can keep moving. And we can see what our first wave of recruiting has done. We have just enough players to have our Midnight Madness, which is, of course, the goal. We want to try to stick to 10, maybe every once in a while have a red shirt. But we haven't decided yet. We went to go see Dale Dawes. We're 5th. We started out 5th. We're still 5th. Bonfim isn't moving. I'm curious. And I'm watching who didn't budge. Roy didn't move. Might have to cut our losses with Roy. He might have to go Bonfim and Dawes. Go Bonfim and Dawes and see what happens. Cause why? Cause he's not budging at all. No bump. Nope. Nope. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's tough, man. Recruiting is gonna be a little odd this year. Just because we're changing up our philosophy a little bit, we're trying to reduce the amount of players that we have. We want to try to get a good 3 and see what happens. But we'll see. We definitely have our season preview coming up. So last year we had a bit of a surprise. So we're going to stick to doing the season preview show, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that in 5. Pardon me. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner Clark Kellogg, bringing you the 2K Sports Season Preview Show. Here are the top 5 teams in the nation as we head into the season. The UCLA Bruins come in as the #1 ranked team, followed by Duke, Villanova, Connecticut, and Notre Dame. What do you think of the top 5 teams going into the year, Clark?
Those are some terrific teams, Greg, and the thing I find most fascinating about the top 5 is the number of contrasting styles we see here. These teams couldn't be more different. And I love when we have that kind of diversity at the top of the poll.
UCLA is in the catbird seat to start the season, sitting pretty in the #1 spot. They have no fewer than 3 high school All-Americans on their roster.
If this coaching staff is able to work with those All-Americans and develop them at the collegiate level, there will be no stopping this squad.
Duke is in the #2 spot. They've got a whole crew of high school Mr. Basketballs on this team.
A team is usually happy to land one Mr. Basketball. But with the number they have, this could be a golden era of basketball success at this university. There's nothing but good times ahead.
Villanova comes in as #3. They were unstoppable last season, finishing with 28 wins.
Trying to live up to that record may be tough, but it's a nice problem to have. They're going to have to rack up a bunch of wins before conference play begins if they want to even come close to that total this season.
Connecticut starts the year as the 4th-ranked team. They're going to have to find someone to fill the void left by their departed leading scorer, Clark.
The important thing for them is not to thrust someone into that role just for the sake of it. It will be a much smoother transition if the players are allowed to ease into their new spot.
Notre Dame is the #5 team. One bit of good news for them, they have last season's leading rebounder coming back for another year.
With that low post presence already established, they'll have a little bit of swagger heading into the season. I look for them to be sharp right from the start.
Here's the next group of teams in our preseason top 25. What's your impression of that set of teams?
We've seen plenty of future national champions come out of this group from the middle of the top 25. I'm not willing to say just yet whether that is going to happen again this year, but a few teams certainly have the potential.
The Hawks of Maryland Eastern Shore, the number 11 team, have stirred up a lot of talk in the offseason. They're the defending champs, but they're going to have a tough road to hoe to hold on to their crown.
At least they're still there in the poll. That means a lot of the experts still think this team is going to be strong. I'd like to see what kind of start they get off to before I decide whether they have the ability to repeat.
The Georgetown Hoyas, the number 14 team, have also generated a lot of interest. They are a very strong team, but they have plenty of competition from within their own league.
That'll work to their advantage, Greg, because they'll have been through so many battles by the time March rolls around, tournament pressure won't bother them at all.
Okay, Clark, let's take a look at the teams that close out the preseason top 25 poll. What do you think of this collection?
I think there were a few teams that were slighted and should probably be in the top 25 ahead of some of these teams. But I'll hold my tongue and talk about the teams that do deserve to be here.
The Clemson Tigers, the number 21 team, probably deserve a closer look. They rolled to second place in their conference last year in the regular season.
As good as that sounds, I think it was a bit of a letdown for them. They wanted to come out on top, and they probably still have a sour taste in their mouths from not getting it done.
The LSU Tigers, the number 17 team, are also worth keeping an eye on. They carry over 3 starters from last year, so there shouldn't be too much of a learning curve for this team.
Yeah, they've got the core of that team coming back, and that's going to be huge for them. There won't be much of the feeling out process that so many other teams will have to work through early in the season.
There was no shortage of movement in the coaching ranks during the offseason. You now see all the coaches who will be heading to new programs. Some very substantial changes can be seen, that's for sure. Coach Taylor is one of the hires that drew a lot of media attention. The Texas Tech Red Raiders have a lot of fans that are delighted to have a coach of his ability, Clark.
He proved himself at various levels of the sport, Greg, before getting this shot. I'm not sure that he's going to be an overnight success, but if this school shows some patience, I have no doubt he'll be successful.
Coach Bird also made a move to a new school, and that's generated some excitement on that campus. The Syracuse Orange are a team looking to rebuild under their new leader.
He's yet to find his way to that final weekend, but he still has an impressive resume. His new school is certainly hoping he can add a Final Four run to his list of accomplishments.
We've come to the part of the show when we look at the top players in the nation and unveil the list of our preseason All-Americans. There before you are the 5 first-team All-Americans as we begin the season, and what a list it is. The Arizona Wildcats are going to ask this young man to carry the load for them all season, Clark.
Kim is the first player on the list for good reason. He was this team's leading rebounder a year ago, and he looks poised to claim that title again this year. He brings unbelievable physicality to the court and plays a tough, intense brand of basketball.
As for our next first-teamer, Providence, he is more than willing to go into battle with him, Clark.
Bauma is simply a spectacular player. Feels like this guy's been playing college basketball forever. This will be his 4th year as a starter, but I still don't take him for granted, and I think this will be his best season of all of them.
Next up is a player that's drawing comparisons to some of the all-time college greats. The Aggies of Texas A&M are fortunate to have him in their corner.
Jarrell is one of my favorite players in the country. There's plenty to like about him as a player. He's got that deadly combination of smarts and physical skills that makes him so difficult to defend. A coach's mentality in the body of a world-class athlete. Any questions as to why he's on the list?
Let's move on to a player who's worked very hard to earn his spot on the list. The UCLA Bruins can depend on a solid effort from him each and every night.
Graves is going to play a huge role in his team's success. He was a multiple threat on the offensive end of the court last season, and there will be more of the same this time around. He led his team in scoring, and it's a lock that he'll do it again.
And finally, we have another superb player to round out the first team. The Minnesota Golden Gophers will probably get used to seeing him make the impossible look ordinary.
Lloyd is going to have his own personal highlight reel by the end of this season. We always talk about the guys with great hands. Well, he's got great feet. I love those happy feet. There are few players in the nation with better footwork than him, and that's what allows him to always be in the right position, whether it comes to rebounding or finding space for an open shot.
Now let's move on to the second team All-Americans. Not such a bad list, huh? These elite players all have the potential to have historic seasons if the right pieces fall into place. The Kansas Jayhawks have built their team around this young man's talent. I'd say that's a pretty good idea.
Jacobson was close to a spot on the first team, but there was too much competition this season. He's a tremendous playmaker, Greg. His numbers back that up as he averaged more than 5 assists per game last season.
He knows how to run their offense in his sleep. His ability to distribute the ball keeps everyone involved in the offense.
The next player on the team is a sensational player in his own right. West Virginia is in for a treat if he can pull it all together and have a great year.
Lane is in the spotlight for all the right reasons. Not only could he be depended on for scoring and defense, but he was the top assist man on his team last season as well. That kind of selfless attitude from your star player is invaluable, Greg.
We can expect to see some amazing performances out of him all year long. The West Virginia Mountaineers are looking for a lot of production from him, and they probably won't be disappointed.
Howard is an extremely powerful weapon for his team. He's a former high school Mr. Basketball he was Ohio's Mr. Basketball in high school.
What's nice about having a Mr. Basketball on your roster is that those players are used to winning. Having the mentality that you should win every time out is something that rubs off on a team in a positive manner.
Our next All-American may have designs on the first team by the end of the season. LSU has one of the most reliable go-to guys in the country in him.
Boyce is one of the great talents in the college game today. He can make things happen on the basketball court thanks to his unique ability to read and understand defenses, while most players are just trying to come up with their next move. He's 3 steps ahead of the game, and that's what separates the good players from the great.
And here we have the final player on our list of All-Americans, the Texas Longhorn. Know who their fan favorite is going to be this year?
Torres is ready to have a breakout season. It's extremely rare to see a true freshman on this list, but he has the kind of all-around talent that comes along once in a generation. I just hope he realizes his full potential.
All right, Clark, that should do it for us here in the studio. For myself and all of us here at 2K Sports, thanks for watching our season preview. Enjoy all the college hoops action to come, everyone.
All right, right back on schedule. Let's see what happens, man. This is going to be very, very interesting, and we cannot forget to do development. Let's make sure it already hasn't moved to week 2. Still on week 1. And we are working with the seniors for sure. So let's look at what we got. In regards to the seniors, we have Cardi as undrafted, 2nd round and 1st round for the other 2. So we're going to work with Cardi. Look at where he needs to improve the most. This is not his card. Let's improve that handle. Improving that handle is gonna be real easy. So let's go ahead and start working on that. That's an easy drill, and that's something I don't believe he's working on readily. Yeah, he's right. He's right there, and he actually is working on it. So, because it says skills, so it's gonna be the handle and the passing. Actually, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit to help him. The goal is to do what we couldn't do last year for what we couldn't do for Saint last year. We couldn't get Saint to the league, so hopefully we can get Cardi there. Get as many guys to the league as possible, because it looks like we have two more possibles at the top of the roster that are seniors, and then the possibility of getting Cardi too. So see what happens, man. Definitely something that he can use to his advantage for sure. Last but not least, come on. And we can move. I'm gonna try to stick to doing bonus drills with the seniors only. The way that we've been recruiting, the other guys will just naturally make it over time. The teaching grade and the discipline being as elevated as it is should be enough to get majority of the decent players to the point they need to be at, where they can be well-rounded recruits. So I think we said Doss and Bonfim. Yeah, I think we're cooked here. And we're just going to hold there just to see what they do. But I think in regards to what I'm seeing, I think we're cooked. Might start seeing scholarship offers already. Not here. Working our way up the list. The good thing about this is that we have a possible backup for point guard. So we really are just primarily focusing. We can skip him. Primarily focusing on Doss right now. All right, we just jumped somebody. So we like our chances, man. We just jumped somebody. That's always a good sign. We're done. And we still got a chance. So let's see. We're gonna drop Roy. He should be one of those early commits. Gonna hold. So we have to do development. And we're gonna keep working on that attack basket for Cardi while he's working his way through everything else. Because that grade is pretty low. Right now we're focused on or just trying to make sure we're doing this right, make this worth our while. If you have the Xbox 360 version, I don't know if the PS3 should be doing the same thing because they would be considered next gen at that time. Take advantage of these. They make a world of a difference. I think when it came to Saint, we did not get the desired result with getting him to the league, but he did become a better player. And I think when he did come back from injury, he went off. If you watch that national championship game, in that Final Four game, he got right to work. It's like he never left, so keep that in mind. Don't ignore it. I've definitely fallen victim to ignoring bonus drills and training and conditioning at one point in time. And I need to go ahead and fix our record too. We don't have a record right now. It's the fact that I have been sitting here this entire time talking my life away and I've been on mute. I have been running my mouth, yo. And I wonder how long it's been at this point. But we have walked our way through making lineup changes. We wanted to make sure that our starters and our bench was set. That way we can just do a quick substitution each time. That said, we don't have to worry about the rotations just yet. We wound up doing some drills for Cardi just to kind of help him accelerate his development this particular season, trying to get him to the league. We've done some recruiting. We made some cuts. We have 2 people that we're focusing on as it stands. We're focusing on Dale Doss, and we're also focusing on Lang, who is an international recruit. So we have a shooting guard, and we have a shooting guard, and we have a point guard. All right, Bab said I wasn't on mute. All right, then maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I just hit the button right before I'm about to put you guys on pause. So, all right, it is what it is. All right, we're back. Going into this matchup, we are the better team. We almost are in a situation where we have them even outmatched in regards to the coach. We have some more developing to do. They're a better rebounding team than we are. That could be hit or miss. It really depends. These games are going to be played where? Harry A. Gamble Pavilion. Let's see what that is. It's going to be in Mansfield, Connecticut. Multi-purpose arena for UConn. Okay. So not too far from home. But let's get it. We are in part D. No really impressive teams. This is bullshit. But we move. We can't really be focused on the level of competition. We just got to play. So let's get it. Team unity is still looking relatively decent. A lot of our players are young, though. And if you've been here before, you know the routine, man. We're going to let the commentators do their thing.
It's college hoops on 2K Sports. The Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks go up against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Welcome, college basketball fans, to this semifinal matchup. We're here at the Harry A. Gamble Pavilion. I'm Vern Lundquist, here with Bill Raftery and Tracy Wolfson. Give us your take, Bill.
This game features a great matchup at the point guard position. Clement is a superb point guard. He's got that special knack for finding the open man, and he can pick defenses apart. Clement is also right up there with the best point guards in the country. He is really smart on the defensive end. He hardly makes any mistakes out there, no matter who he's guarding. Both of them are great competitors. It should be a compelling game to watch.
All right. We are back to do maintenance, man. Keep this money.
The Hawks control the opening tip, and the season is underway.
The game has just begun, and they're already in the minute.
All right, so we have no shooter at that spot. At the 4, so we gotta work with what we got.
Douglas backs him down. Fires the three.
Right back on track.
First basket was made for Ball. They're in front, 3-0. Wood uses the crossover. Passes it to the left side. Conrad takes a three. Gets it to go. It's a tie ball game. Leads him with the pass.
I was getting ready to say, this half-court trap is weak as fuck.
Inbounds the ball.
Big height disadvantage for the D there. No wonder he got dunked on.
Wood has it down low. The basket
No other big jump is crazy.
He's got two. Clement passes it up court.
Bo, I know you're happy to be playing, boy.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for us.
Just before the game, I talked with Coach Cronin. He told me that they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said they couldn't think of another squad that could match their team's speed, and he wants to make sure that
Right now, you're letting the game get their stuff off, man.
How fast this game can be played, guys.
Thank you, Tracy. A steal by Clement.
I'd love to see that. When he's looking
That's such
around
odd placement for the pass.
Such a deep burn.
Clement bounces it to the left. Shoots it. Corralled by Conley. And the key, he gets hammered. And
So he gets the board and come on, man. We're getting started early with it.
And that one puts them ahead. He gets them both. Douglas inbounds the ball. Ball takes it up with the jam. And Cole knotted up 9.
Get dunked on, though. Get dunked on.
That was a dynamic display.
He is such a talent. He can make a lot of good players look bad.
Boatner pulls it in. Fires from 11.
A jump shot?
The Hawks will retain possession.
Yo, this game is bugged out.
Skips it to the left block.
That'll work for us.
Just over 12 minutes left in the half. Vignola dumps it off. Kennedy backs in. They roll this one. Goes
Yo, these fluky, these goaltending calls are crazy, bro. Come on, man. It's these double bounces, man.
Makes his first appearance.
That's what it is.
Boatner inbounds the ball. Clement with the crossover. Stop. And a foul's ball.
Tough move. And we're showing it as the away team again. Should be nothing new for us at this point. Shot boy, way to shoot. NBA dude. Now we're saying you're an NBA guy now.
Clement goes up, gets a piece of it.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
Oh, good defense. Allow him to reach back like that is crazy. He can't dribble as a guard. He can't dribble as a guard. I was going to say he can't dribble. I was going to say he doesn't have a very high ball handling rating because you shouldn't be doing that. Not as a guard. Save that for the bigs. Right now, we'll let him get all the lucky stuff off.
Looks like they're playing minute.
Clement hands it off.
All right, nobody ran with it. No, let's change it. Let's change it.
Clement, here's the spin
Back out,
move.
back out.
Douglas gets it right corner. Clement throws it up. Can't hit the three-pointer. But they're still out in front by 2. Conrad beats it to the middle. Last dunk, slammed down.
Ball just didn't step up.
Strong finish. Way to use your power, young fella.
Puts it up.
I love a pass.
By Boatner. And they lead by 2. Knocked loose. Picks it up. Clement snatches the rebound. Right wing. Douglas with the shot.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew right where to be.
Misfired on that last 3 for ball.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing the double
We spun to it. That's our ball.
Clement
We spun to it.
held ball. And the arrow is pointing to the defense.
It's going to be a little bit of a different feel this year. And you can kind of see it already. You can see the fact that we are missing that coach on the floor. They're shooting 67. 6 points in the paint. So it's not points in the paint kind of thing. It's the perimeter. So we just got to be more vigilant, look alive, less turnovers, all that good stuff.
We'll head the other way.
How many shots has he already taken? Oh, only 3. It's not crazy.
Boatner inbounds the ball. Swings it to the wing. Boatner catches it out left. Crosses it over. It's blocked.
His eyes lit up when he saw that shot go up. I love when guys get that excited about defense.
It's the fact that that shot is always a block for us, but it is community buckets for them. It's crazy.
Knocks it loose. And it's scooped up by Boatner.
Yeah, he did it. He did it dolo too.
Now up by 4.
Come on,
Just
Bo.
under 9 minutes left in the half.
Bo letting us know what we had on the bench all this time.
Dish down low. Kennedy superb rejection.
Get it out of there.
Nah, meet me at the end of the pass.
They tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. Takes it up.
Thank you.
By Douglas. They got on this roll a while ago and just
Didn't look as fluid as I wanted it to, but it works.
Clement passes it up court. Poked away. And it's gathered up by Clement. The break is on.
Oh, the quick hands.
Let's go, boy.
He hit them. He made off with that.
Let's get active.
Kennedy inbounds the ball.
Let's get active. And he's a defender. He's a defender.
Side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
That's come on, bro. We're getting dangerously close to that 5 seconds. I just want to look at the energy from here. We're still in the 90s for our guards. Team's gotten better, so you don't really have to worry about stamina as often. Press setting is at occasional still. I don't want to turn it up. Let's look at quick stats. I think turnover-wise we have 3. We only have 2. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Inbound the ball.
As it stands, we're in a good spot. We just got to keep working. We are in man, so do this a little different. Go.
Intercepted by Clement. Wonderful job of denying the basketball that time. Great pick.
Last shot jammed in the ball. 10 points separating the two. The steal by Maryland Eastern.
Off the foot is crazy. Off the foot is crazy.
The intercept. What great reflexes.
Off the
He
foot,
comes
bro.
in and picked that one off easily.
This would be PG meeting him at the line.
Souffrant inbounds the ball.
Oh, you're the backup. Oh, you're the backup. Put him through hell. Thank you. You're the backup.
He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Got him. Hey, Boda's been waiting. He's been waiting to get in the game, son. So he's going to get his shit off. That's what we came to see.
Souffrant shoots the 3. Kennedy keeps it alive on the
We got stuck on the jump. I think I clicked off, maybe.
Close and personal, and closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it.
I see the positioning.
Left wing bounces it to the left. Goes up.
I was getting ready. I see the position and he's off. You gotta do better than that.
Cincinnati needs to cut down on the turnovers, and Tracy is near their bench. Tracy?
Coach Cronin is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants.
Energy-wise, this is a really, really good team, stamina-wise.
The only players stars are
We're going to let them get a little
right
bit
now are the
of
ones that can
extra
take care of
time
the
just
ball.
because, of
Thanks,
course, they
Tracy.
are the starters. And we want to be consistent. So maybe just a little bit more time.
Beeler inbounds the ball.
Next dead ball, we can do it, though.
Conrad. Beats it far side. Takes the shot. Hits the tray.
That's cap.
Shooting 100% from long range. Boatner gets it on the elbow. Pass right wing. Douglas. Rips it down.
Y'all bugging. It's the fact that y'all really just keep guarding him like that. I don't know why, but it's not smart.
Cincinnati is really struggling.
They're set up in minimum.
Here's the spin move. Snatched by Douglas.
The defense set the tone there. That's a really nice stop.
We've been working on it. We've been working on it.
They're now up by 13. Under 6 minutes left in the half. Kuzunov crosses it up court. Takes it up. Lays it right in. They're now behind by 11. Douglas inbounds the ball. Maryland Eastern Shore.
I'm fine with taking that stop just to get us some new blood. That's it. That's the only reason for the stop. Team looks a little different. And now their look looks different.
Pokes free, but it's recovered by Agudio. Crosswhite goes to the crossover. Connolly dishes it to the left side. Outright. Skips it to the inside. Fires. That will be a goal.
How? Bro, y'all love calling that shit against me, bro. I'm like on some real shit. Y'all love doing that.
Tipped away, but it's
Ooh.
recovered by Cincinnati. Clement brings it up court. Kennedy hands it off. Conrad has it left wing. Caused a very difficult shot there.
Even when he doesn't get the block, you have to account
He's
for
quick.
his
He's quick. Oh, I don't know his free throw form at all. And that's the one thing I think I need to get better with at the beginning of each season is taking the time to learn everybody's form. Jesus Christ.
Cincinnati is really struggling. Dumps it down low.
I'm saying, y'all throwing oops, we throwing oops. It's lit.
Inbounds the ball.
Do it for the viewers, bro.
Connolly. Pokes free, but it's retrieved by King. Has it out left. King passes it to the baseline. Connolly goes up. Great finishing traffic.
So they gave me a weird spin, but we'll take it.
Cincinnati has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has
See if we can get like if we can get him on an island, his post offense is really good. So we'll put it to the test.
They've given up way too many points close to the basket, and he knows it.
All right, Tracy. High post. Takes it up. The up fake was a good one, and so was the layup.
Him jumping on a pump fake is crazy, but
Single-digit game. Lead pass down low. A good
All-American.
Off the backboard and in. They lead 39-28. Clement. Beats it to the high
Oh,
post.
come on.
Clement.
The jumps that we get are just ass.
By none. Leads him in. Goes up. Reeled in by Vignale. Just over 3 minutes left in the half.
Oh, yeah.
Just throw it
He's
down.
he's spinning to it. He's literally spinning to the double team, yo.
Last inside shot buried by Wood.
He's spinning to the double team. Come on.
Inbounds the ball.
Look alive, bro.
Connolly gets it left side. Connect.
Forcing my way. Because you're cutting me off going that way, so I'm just going to go the other way. That only makes sense.
Bounce pass, top of the key. Kennedy shoots. Connell gets the rebound.
Well, the defense should realize they got lucky on that one. He'll drill that shot 9 out of 10 times.
I got to start seeing a foul on that at some point.
2:24 left in the first half. Wood.
Desperation from that side.
It's deflected, but it's recovered by Cincinnati.
That close on his ass. Like, bro, you see the deflection, get back.
Does it well from that distance.
Wrong button.
Goes up.
Got inside position, though. Good bucket.
By crosswalk. By 11. The Bearcats with some difficulties.
We can switch it up for now.
High post. Connell is tagged with the reach.
Bullshit reach.
The Bearcats will bring out some reserves.
But only 2 fouls, though.
I like the aggressive defense, but he reached in a little too hard.
Wheeler inbounds the ball. Clement unloads. Vignola gets the board inside. He's in his element.
These delayed jumps.
He wants it badly.
Gotta get better with it.
Wants it more than anyone else. That's for sure.
Are you serious, bro? Are you serious?
Dishes to the left corner. Agudio skips it far side. Connell catches it out left. Feeds corner. Tosses it up from the corner.
That is an interesting form, but we're gonna work on it.
Lead by 11. 1:06 left in the first half.
That is an interesting form for sure.
Wood
Nope. Stay. We gotta get a better deflection.
gets it on the strike. Vignola passes.
Why? Yo, there's so much space between you two, bro. There's so much fucking space.
King passes it up court to the elbow. Castro with the floater leaves it up.
And he almost didn't get that off.
And they're now up by 11. Clement brings it up the floor. Stolen away by Castro.
And I was hoping we could get above the basket and the deflection would lead it into going in. But we didn't get that, so. Free throw forms. First game of the year. We'll let it be what it is. Free throw forms are a little wacky. But we'll get working on them. For some, we'll get to changing. Castro, yours might get changed. Now they're doing a thing where they're letting him pass every time. Double team.
He's doubled up.
And he's just walking through our offense.
Dumps it inside.
Walking through our defense.
Clement feeds it to the low block. Souffron has it right wing. Releases.
How don't we get air? We don't get enough air to get to the other side, but they love a buzzer beater for the other side. Makes no sense, man.
On the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement soon, this could be even further out of reach.
Really, really high percentages. Not really surprised. That's usually how it is. First game of the year, though. So it's just like they're trying to get warm. We're trying to get warm. We're trying to do our thing. They're trying to do their thing. So really can't say that I'm too surprised right now at anything that I'm seeing. We have to do better defensively, though. I'm just trying to figure out where most of their shots are coming from. I'm going to make some changes, and I'm going to turn the music on while I do so. I'm looking at everything. Connolly is not a starter. Bode is a starter. See, and that's why I went and changed them, because it's just like, why do I have to keep doing the same thing multiple times? And then we're going to look at the shot chart and just look to see where have they been getting their shots that they've been making. It's all been in the paint. All right, so we can do it like that. We can just make an adjustment and we can experiment a little bit. But let's get it.
We're all set to begin the second half.
And we have possession arrow. Nah, check that in. Check that in. Check that in. Why are you waiting for them to get set?
Douglas inbounds it to start the second half. Nice little crossover. Boatner takes it up.
And I'm like, yeah, let us get the ball so we can go score, man. Because he's ready. And we can't hit free throws. Whole team can't hit free throws.
Tracy.
At halftime, I caught up with Coach Jones. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. Coach said that even though his starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players.
Like, look at the dribble moves that my guards are using against bigs.
Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're done. That's the move he used against a guard. Like he just missed. He just flat out missed against one of their guards. Come on, man.
Foul shot is good for a three-point play. Wood from downtown. Vignola yanks it down inside.
I tried to wait.
Throws it up. Hammered in on that last dunk.
Try to be patient.
How sweet that was.
Clement
Ooh.
takes it up. It's blocked.
He'll have the shooters thinking twice after that.
Run, Cardi.
He comes out of nowhere to make some big time.
Let's go, boy.
Wood inbounds the ball.
They need a timeout.
Tip, and it's controlled by Maryland Eastern Shore.
Listen to the crowd burn. This kind of excitement is why I love college basketball.
Come on, boy.
Back in the ball.
So I said y'all need a timeout, bro. I said y'all need a timeout. This is getting ugly fast, bro.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Minimum.
Vignola dishes it to the right. That last long two was missed by Wood. Last shot laid in by Vignola.
He's big.
Oh, come on.
Finesse in the layup when he needs
They
to.
why did he go between them? Like, the fuck is that?
The Hawks have got a nice lead. Right block.
Y'all trying to force feed him animations. Come on, bro.
77% for the game. Puts it up. The three-point attempt missed by Clement. The D wasn't too worried about that one.
I was getting ready to say, if you let him get a block on something like that,
Over him driving it in.
yo, everybody's missing free throws. We're 3 for 9 from the line.
Bring in some players from off the bench.
Everybody's missing. Everybody. It's, the guards are missing. Bigs are missing. Wings are missing.
Good on number 2.
And he's the shooter. Come on, bro.
Inbounds the ball. Cincinnati.
Come on, bro.
maybe switching things up a little.
Don't do it like that.
Tracy Wilson has a report for us. Tracy?
The Bearcats just had a little meeting of the minds among the coaching staff, Vern.
They feel like they haven't been getting their shots off quick enough, so look for them to really pick up the pace on these next few times up the court.
That last three-pointer was missed by Clement. Clement way up court.
He didn't have a lot of room out there, and it kept him from getting comfortable on that shot.
I keep letting that boy catch and shoot.
The ball. The Bearcats.
I keep letting him catch and shoot.
Well, let's get back to the action. Poked away, but it's tracked down by Clement. Stolen by Bolton. Kicks it out to the wing. The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep, and then capitalize.
Douglas. Passes to the right
I left
wing.
him again.
Ball gets it to fall. He's 7 for 8 for the game. Souffrant inbounds the ball.
Whoa.
Kennedy goes up. Jams it.
What?
They're now down by
So the pass just leads him past us. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and then now we're getting bullshit shit.
waiting for him there.
Come on, man. Now we're getting nonsense. Cause y'all don't want it to be up. Y'all don't want us to be up by 30, bro. That's so crazy. As soon as I get close to 30, every time it's always like a bunch of bullshit animations in a row.
Just
So,
over
I guess y'all got it,
left in the
man.
second half. Leads him with the pass.
And one.
The shot, but he was fouled and gets a trip to the
He can shoot a floater. He can actually make it.
knocks down the first one.
Now we're allowed to make free throws again.
He gets the second to fall as well.
Get.
Souffrant has it left wing. Last shot was buried for 3.
It's about that time y'all gonna start letting him get away with bullshit.
Stolen away by Beal.
He can't now. The big doesn't step in front of him to get a defensive play is crazy, bro.
But will
Crazy. Just got to be patient enough for you to be stupid.
Skip pass, left wing. Beeler.
Whoa.
With the shot. Buried from
The reaction time you see for these guys is just insane.
down by 21. Just over 10 minutes left in the second half. Ball hangs. Got a hand on it.
What's the...
The D standing tall. Tremendous job protecting your territory.
The Bearcats are making a
And y'all wonder why I talk so much about composure when you're playing on this level of
lineup
difficulty.
changes.
You're going to get a lot of nonsense. Like, I think I got like 3 or 4 turnovers in the last few plays. Yeah.
Cincinnati may have made some changes just now. Tracy Wolfson has something for us from near their bench.
The Bearcats
Had a very animated discussion on their bench just a moment ago, Vern.
a lot of yelling about being too deliberate on offense, taking too long to get shots off. I sense, Vern, we're going to see a much faster pace from here on out.
You have to love to see a guy take it aggressively to the hoop like that and then finish.
To the free throw line. Lets it go. The three was framed by Sufran.
It's that time of the game, bro.
Three from deep. Clemens brings it up. Here's the trap. Boatner dumps it off. Beats it to the right. The steal.
Why is it a bounce pass? Of all the passes you could have made, this a bounce pass? We're just doing dumb shit now.
Off target from 16 feet. Ball, the crossover. Takes it up.
We're just doing dumb shit now.
23 points, and he's the top scorer.
Cardi's the only person acting like he has something to prove.
Bounces it to the wing.
So I'm guessing it's him trying to get to the league that has him playing like that.
Conrad gets it. Right wing. Passes. Right wing. Vignale dumps it off. 1-on-1. The Hawks have got a nice lead. Douglas skips it to the
Bro,
right.
what is these bounce passes?
Great instincts.
The fuck are we bounce passing to people standing right, like the defender standing right next to the motherfucker, bro?
Goes up, puts it in after getting the defender off.
I'm playing like numbskulls. Get the fuck off the court, man. Like, what are we doing right now?
The Hawks all time
Playing like absolute dumbasses.
substitutions.
We damn near flirting with a 30-point game, and now we're only up 18 because of some bullshit.
Castro inbounds the ball. Just over 8 minutes.
And we're playing
left in
a.
the second half.
I don't want to call them
Dishes to
sorry,
the
bro.
left.
I don't want to call them
Double
sorry,
clutches.
man.
Good job on the layup.
Not gonna call them sorry. They're a Big East team, but
82
they're not like
to
that, bro.
62.
This team is not like that at all.
Sufran
The fuck it? This shit looks all discombobulated.
passes to the corner. Kuzinov takes it up.
Charge.
Kuzinov is called for the charge, and they'll turn it over. He took a looking on that one, but he took his
Boo.
medicine. Got the
Yeah,
charge.
we know.
Love that. He put his
We get it,
body on
man.
the line for the
And y'all
team.
still pressing us. Come down, sir.
Maryland Eastern Shore may be switching things up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Tracy Wilson has a report for us.
Once you're on his, it seems like once you're on his hip, he's gone.
Coaches meeting, Vern. One of the players yelled, "Why are we
Like,
rushing our
this
shots
free throw
so
form
much,
is
guys?"
just fucked.
One
Like, what
coach
is this?
reiterated. He told them slow things down and chew up the shot clock at every possession.
He's off on the second.
No steal there either. And
Goes up.
yo, look, let me understand something. Look at the extra reach that they give him after the attempt. Like what? We're like, that's the reach, and then another reach. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Point play, but he'll go to the line for two.
What are we doing, man?
He makes the first.
It's the only downside to winning games early is shit like this happening.
Castro inbounds the ball. About 7.5 minutes left in the second half. With the crossover. King has it.
Got the same result anyway.
The last shot missed from three-point range. Crossway. Gets it in the paint.
Got him.
Connolly takes it up. Sufran gets the
Connolly has to be
inside.
more aggressive, bro. He
attacked it with everything he had.
No.
But it still wasn't enough.
has to be more willing to use his body. He's not really Like, he's gotten a decent amount of shots off already. He's just not hitting them. That is what it is. It didn't feel like it. He's 4 for 5.
Well, they gotta watch
It doesn't feel like it. I'll say that. It doesn't feel like he's 4 for 5. It does not feel like it at all. We'll go. Let's see if Castro can do something. Let's see what they taught you in JUCO. Oh yeah, let's see what they taught you in JUCO.
That silky smooth release does it well from that distance.
The Bearcats use their second to last time.
About to say both of our point guards are going to lock up, so we can count on them to play defense.
Warren inbounds the ball.
We may go full Boston Celtics. Hacked is crazy. Hacked. I'm about to say, what's 111? Had to say a quick one right quick.
The Hawks with a comfortable lead. Kicks it out to the perimeter. King goes up, hits the layup.
Come on, yo, can we get a foul?
By 20. Clement tosses it up court. Souffrant. Warren catches it, top of the key. Nice pass.
And that's a foul and one.
No problem. And that'll give them the three-point chance.
Can't convert the three-point play. Right around 6 minutes left in the second half. Connolly. King dishes to the left block.
I'm like, bro, you're at the basket.
King, terrific job to rotate the ball around and hit the open man.
Right wing. Wood uses the crossover from deep. Drained by Conley. He's shooting 100% from downtown.
What kind of move is that, bro?
Wood inbounds the ball. Dumps it down low. Kennedy gets the friendly bounce off the side of the rim.
Team is sorry as hell right
15
now.
points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Agudio throws it up. Good from downtown. They now have a 20-point lead. Kennedy shoots from the elbow. Connolly grabs it, and that's his 6th rebound of the game. Under 5 minutes left in the second half. The quick shot. He got it up there, but it just wouldn't fall.
With a little more touch, it might have.
Conran hands it off. Clement puts it up. Misses the three-pointer. Floats it up.
Whoa. I
Rebounding has been terrific, Vernon. That's
tried to pass to X.
they're leading in this game.
And this is why I don't lead the break with X.
Wood. Kennedy rips down the offensive rebound. Off target on the last layup. He must have thought someone was rotating over to block that.
You can't lose concentration.
I hate the fact that we have to lean in on the animation.
Takes it up.
Yo, bro, I don't think he's made one. He's 0 for 5. He's 0 for 5. It's not user error, bro. It gets to a certain point, it's not user error, man. It's like, it is what it is. Oh, wow.
He's needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest. Kennedy inbounds the ball. Has it on the free throw line. Passes to the right side. Clement pulls the trigger. Knocks it down.
Hand in his face and all that.
He's shooting 50% for the game. The Hawks have got a nice lead. King.
I'm about to say, if you make him miss that layup on some bullshit.
Skips it to the right. Vignale gets it on the free throw line. Last basket was made by Wood.
Vignale, what a playmaker this guy is. Great assist.
Off-balance shot, can't convert, but he'll go to the line for two. Plus one goes up, can't sink the first.
First player to get his free throw changed.
Goes up, good on that.
First player.
Kennedy inbounds the ball. From long range, Connell grabs the rock. Just over 3 minutes left in the second half.
When a D got lucky there, Vern, you can't expect many misses.
Good pass.
Last shot laid in by Castro. Conran has it on the inside. Crosses it over.
What?
Snatched inside by Connell. King brings it up court.
He couldn't get it that time, and the D did a great job of making it tough on him.
Last shot dunked down by Castro.
These people are loving it. You think it's getting loud here or what?
King kicks it out to the wing. Out left. Feeds it to the wing. Plus one. Raises up.
But you can hit a three, bitch.
The streak continues with 14 unanswered. Clement. King gets the reach in call.
He passed through. Let's just sit here for a second. Pass through my body. No deflection or nothing.
He should concentrate on just getting good position instead of flailing away at the ball.
But they
like
wound
that.
up calling a reach.
Kennedy inbounds the ball. Passes back to the elbow. Shoots it. 19-footer made by Wood. He's 6 for 9 for the game. Just can't catch a break. And that trend continues here.
What's the percentages?
Got a feel for the fans, Vern. They've been trying to give their program a fresh start, but they just can't get
He can't step in and get a deflection
Leads
there.
him with the pass. Nice dish by Clement.
Pass it through the lane, no problem. And a bounce pass. Of all pass types, it's a bounce pass.
Agudio takes it up.
Oh yeah, All American.
And they now lead by 26. Wood gets it on the stripe. He got the D to
He doesn't
clear up
jump.
and then
Like the
scooped them.
the contestant doesn't indicate that he should jump.
Dumps it to the inside.
This is just dumb.
Castro. Wood inbound.
All in all, it's just dumb.
Great job to hang on to the lead. They're doing it all out there.
Conran. Got it.
Like that kill you out
And I'm letting them miss right now, MOP. So
Get a hand in his face.
might as well score with him. Shit.
Catches it outright. Castro backs him down. Shoots it. Collected inside by Connell. Agudio from downtown.
Well, I say $2 for $1.
They should hold on to the lead, Vern. If they play smart, they can walk away with the win.
Pulls the trigger. Tried to answer back with a three, but it's missed by Wood.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great
What?
job on the boards. They've got a big edge.
Son, he shot
Errant last shot by King.
a fucking jump shot. It's like they try to find excuses for us to shoot jumpers, bro.
Connell reels it in. And that's all for this one.
Hey, come on, bro. It didn't count, of course. I shouldn't have counted. It didn't count. I had to go back and look. It didn't count. Very, very efficient game from Cardi, bro. It's going to be an interesting year with this team. Team is younger. A lot of bad free throw forms. I'm about to put all the guards on the same free throw. Not going to lie to you. It just will be a lot easier. And a lot less of a headache. But all in all, played a great game. 7 for 21. Of course, 2 of those threes were half-court shots, or that last shot didn't count. One of the shots being a shot that we threw off of a rebound, which is crazy. But all in all, a good game. Impressed with the numbers that we saw. We shot horrible from the line, though. So we shot better from the field and from the three. We just couldn't get the job done on the line. We matched up evenly with assists, even though we outscored them by 26. Doesn't really surprise me. It's just pretty consistent with MOP. Points in the paint, we had 80. We usually in a good range of outscoring them without points in the paint. Now, what I didn't notice is that our bench points, we did what we wanted to do. We wanted to be as close to 50 or above as possible, and we're right there, so that's great. Looking at their box score, I really don't care, but you see a lot of balance with their starters. We need to work on that. On our side, we need to do a better job scoring or putting our guards in position to score. Clement starts out the year, typical point guard stat line for me, no points, 8 assists. We're going to reduce those turnovers, though. We got 10 points from Jake, 23 from Cardi, 16 from Boat, 15 and 5 from Double D, a double-double from Connolly, Agudio off the bench with 16, and Casher off the bench with 12. So a lot of balance, a lot of balance for this team, especially for this to be their first game. I wonder if Coach Dambert is still the coach. He is, Keith Dambert. If you do not know who this is, because everybody's not of the same age, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's in different age brackets, different age groups. And more than likely, this will be our only game of the night. Well, this will be our second game and our last game of the night. I don't want to keep powering through these seasons like this. And then next thing you know, like, I'm just exhausted because the semester's changing. I got travel this week, a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to knock out this Akron game next. And then we're done for the night, man. So we're going to gear up to play against the Akron Zips. Their head coach is Keith Dambert, or Dambrot, right? And let me go make sure I know the conference again. Mid-American. Excuse me. But their coach was LeBron James's original high school coach. I don't know. I think I saw a really, really bad or really, really horribly casted version of like LeBron James' story, with like LeBron looking like some random dude, Savannah's on the show, but they talk to the coach and they're like, we don't need you, just riding our coattails. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm gonna look into it actually when I get off the game tonight, because I wasn't aware that was like a ride their coattails kind of situation, because they did win a state championship as freshmen. I do remember hearing about I think Drew Joyce Jr. or Drew Joyce III, the son, not the coach, wound up hitting like 7 threes. He wound up like going like 7 for 7 or something like that. But we'll talk more about that after I introduce the team and go through their info. Armando Camper at the 1, Jordy Gelly Chatford at the 2, Kenny Compono, that's a nice name. Maybe he can shoot. From the 3, Ashley Latham at the 4, Trevor Pompey at the 5. Gotta do a better job of recruiting, coach. We're playing away, so we don't have to worry about their ability. Carter's their leading scorer, but there's only been one game, so I'm really not worried about that yet. Motion style offense, 40% of their shots come from 3. Normal tempo, so short and 3. So all right, bet. Let's see what we can do. They're going to be using their press after baskets. It's not a good thing. Their inbounds press is going to be a full court press. Their primary defense is going to be a 2-3. Secondary defense is going to be man-to-man, and their pressure is going to be a 2-3 matchup. The plan is to shoot them out of that shit. So we're going to do what we can to do. You see the matchup. We are evenly matched with him as a coach, which is very surprising because he's a relatively decent coach, it looks like. We've just had a little bit more success with the things that we have going on. And we didn't do our preview, so we're going to wait and do that after, because we're going to have to prep to roll into the next week. I'll roll into the next week where this Clemson game is. That way we can know what the rest of our season is looking like. And the seasons are gonna go by fast while we're still in the MEAC, so I guess I just have to accept it. Maybe that'll help me get to a point where I'm finishing these faster, because like I said, I've never finished one. Let's go do what we came to do. We're gonna let the commentators do their thing in regards to the talking. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. Akron Zips battle the Maryland Eastern Shore Hawks. Hello, and welcome, college basketball fans, to the championship game. We're here at the Harry A. Campbell Pavilion. Alongside Bill Raftery, this is Vern Lundquist. Tracy Wilson is with us, too. What do you think, Bill?
There's a terrific matchup at the small forward position. Ball is undoubtedly one of the best small forwards in the nation. He has lightning quick hands and terrific anticipation. He'll rack up a ton of steals. Capona is also one of the top small forwards in the country. You can't help but notice what a smart player he is. He understands all the little aspects of the game. Both looking to lead their teams to a win. We'll see who succeeds.
Let's get this money. Boy, I'm about to say, boy, stop. I say he thought he was about to get the tip off. We already know the vibes. We know the vibes. Spread.
Ball catches it. Right wing.
His mid-range game is
We already know the vibes.
like his form, Vern. So
Let's go.
smooth.
Put pressure on that.
Camper passes it up court.
Somebody help Police.
Lather grabs the rock.
That's a block.
Foul. That defender clearly got some contact.
Yo, he got the block on the way down.
That's an open and shot.
Come on, man. See, the ball don't lie. Because y'all don't... This is the thing that I get frustrated with. Y'all don't believe the stuff that you're letting happen. That's the part that gets frustrated. It's like, you don't believe that.
Inbounds the ball. Passes to the
Oh,
free throw
wow.
line.
Oh, wow.
The crossover. Douglas.
Oh, yeah,
Passes
no.
to the top of the key.
Because now it's getting sloppy.
Ball gets it. Baseline. No good on the
Oh, he's
baseline
too...
jumper.
he was too far into the corner. I didn't know that.
Pass. High post.
Who was he
Leads it with
passing
the
to?
pass.
The first time, I didn't see anybody over there.
Clemens went after that rebound hard. Great work.
Douglas has it. Out
See,
left.
and then you guys stop him from
Skips it to the
running
wing.
when he should be advancing
Drives
to the
from
basket.
crossover. Top of the key. Dishes it to the left wing.
We close out.
Rebounded inside by
It's usually
Pompey.
coming from that side. A good close out that time.
He's not afraid to
Good
do the
pass.
dirty work, Vern.
Good pass.
Last basket was
I let it get by me.
Pono.
I took a bad route.
Check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson, who has some info for us.
That's a terrible animation.
Coach Jones playing against a team that has the
That is a
ability to
terrible
create
animation
so
that they
many
gave us.
second-chance opportunities.
And I'm trying to be
He said
gentle.
it is extremely important
I
that
really
his
am.
players do not get
I'm really
lazy
trying to be
boxing
gentle
out
this
their
game, but I
man,
guess
giving up extra possessions to a team
let's just
like
be who we are, man. Let's look at the stats before we
this.
turn it on, man. Let's turn it
Thank you,
on.
Tracy. Pompey inbounds the ball. Camper swings it to the wing. Capona tosses it up. Gets the three-pointer to go. They increase their lead to 4. Right around 13 minutes left in the half. Takes it up.
That's a foul, but go crazy.
He's got 4. Stolen by Boltman. Ball lets it go.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
And it's now all knotted up.
Why would their crowd be hyped?
Ball is tagged with the reach, and that's his first foul.
It's like y'all don't believe the stuff that y'all allow to happen, man.
Too aggressive.
The steal by Maryland Eastern Shore. The break is on.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Pompey inbounds the ball. Goes up. Fouled hard there.
I'm leading him right to the big, and it's a foul. This dude is an NBA prospect, bro, and I'm leading him right to him, and y'all just call a foul instead. It's not even like we're playing a great team. We're just playing some regular dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Right around 12 minutes left.
Y'all go crazy, though.
Ball gets it on the corner. Takes the shot. Misses the long one. And it's still knotted up 8.
Bro, how? Like, that's the part that I get frustrated. It's like, bro, I got the deflection.
Hits the layup. They lead 10-8. Double clutches.
No foul, no nothing.
It's knotted up.
You can score way easier than y'all, man. And y'all don't have your bench is not gonna do what our bench can do, bro.
Capono puts it up.
Come on, bro. And I stayed with him too. That's the part that sucks. Stay with him manually.
Hands it off. Has it left
But y'all want to start doing that bullshit with us, and that he misses a midi. It's crazy.
It's 1-on-1.
Let's go. MOP doing what it does, man. It's giving them a fighting chance. It's making the shit look cute. But let's get it though. Come on, you gotta hit shots. You gotta hit shots. We're getting open shots off of our ball movement, and it's just not getting us nowhere.
With the shot. Pulled in by Douglas.
Get there. Get there.
Passes it to the wing. Clemens lobs it down low. Douglas goes up.
Bro, what in the world? They like a stutter step is crazy. A stutter into a layup. What are we making the extra step for? We don't need the extra step. We need the layup. And our numbers probably look bad still. We just gonna keep moving with them. 38 to their 60 something. Right.
Boatner inbounds the ball. Douglas catches it down low. Gorgeous pass. Jams it. But they're still behind by 2. Tip. And it's scooped up by Boatner. Raises up. Pulls the trigger. They crash the offensive.
Whatever y'all say, bro.
It's a tie ball game. Here's the spin move. This fella is a fantastic.
And you guys are just basically Exodia. Like we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh or some shit. And everything is like the worst possible animation we can get. Son just came down court and just made a bunch of bullshit moves side to side. And y'all want to let that rock.
But they're still out in front by 2.
And then he's not making an advance and move against him. He's sorry. Nigga, sorry, bro.
Gets the reach in call. That's his first foul.
Like, come on, bro. We're not playing elite basketball players, man.
Body like that is a textbook reach.
Clemens.
I know what to do, bro. It is what it is. Be a more active game.
Catches it, baseline. Douglas kicks it out to the right wing. From 18 feet away.
There's no closeout. He's just missing middies now. Come on, bro.
Wow. His mid-range game is generally solid.
He can't believe it, and I can't believe it. Ball.
But this is the dude that just dribbled up the court, though. Dribbling doing all this bullshit, like going side to side like that up the court. But that's the guy that y'all just let get trapped because he can't fucking dribble.
Underwood inbounds the ball. Right wing. Capono shoots. No good from 3-point line. Still a 2-point lead. Takes it up. Couldn't get the shot, but he was fouled.
He got to the outside hip, so I just advanced forward. They didn't give him a jump shot, though. I'm about to say, yeah, man, this is like the third stream in a row, man. We've been close to 70. Well, we went to 70 last night. But this ain't too bad, man.
Lead pass down low.
Look at that shit. Notice how they made my man stop running, bro. That is aggravating, yo. And then all of our guys have a fucking delay right now.
Coach Dambrot was talking to his assistants a second ago about that very problem. He said he wants to collapse their defense into the paint.
First jump, everybody else missed a second jump, though.
If it works.
Thanks, Tracy.
He gets up close and personal and closes the deal.
Leaves no room for error and no room for anybody to do anything about it. Kemper dishes to the wing. Picked up by Clemens.
Oh, the quick hands before they even knew what hit them. He made off with that one.
Come on, boy.
Last playoff. Capona inbounds the ball. Akron takes its first.
And that's better. We're going to start asserting ourselves a little bit, man.
The Zips are making a group substitution. Carter gets it left side. Feeds left wing. Barrett hits the jumper. They now trail by 2. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Clemens has it left wing. Ball bounces it to the left. Left wing launches one from beyond the arc.
I'm like, how many shots you going to let him miss before he starts sparking?
Downtown. They're set up in minute.
And he's behind him. Come on, bro. That bullshit jump. Back up.
Feeds it to the right wing. Chetfield passes back to the right wing. Carter has it high post. Fires. The jumper was buried by Chetfield.
They can't miss.
He's got 4. Ball takes it up. Just missed it. No 3-point.
Oh, I got the bullshit animation for a change. We got the BS animation for a change, bro.
He makes the first.
Good shot. That spin move with the automatic foul, finally got it.
He gets them both. Pompey inbounds the ball.
All right, let's see what's what, bro. Good defense.
Pass right side. Barrett. Latham skips it to the left side.
And see, when you hit that button, sometimes it'll just it'll make you back up automatically, which is so trash.
This kind of excitement is why I love college basketball.
The leader.
It's not what I wanted. But it gave me what it wanted me to have.
Picked up by Maryland Eastern Shore.
Bro, somebody run to the fucking basket.
Such a deep.
You gotta run. It looks discombobulated though. Good shot, boy. And we just gotta slow the pace.
And he'll come away 1 of 2. Deflects the pass, but it's recovered by Chatfield. Carter goes up, slides in.
Man, these deflections that they just find their way just right to their hands every single time.
Ball goes to the crossover.
Oh man. And people wonder why I say what I say when I'm playing.
Takes the shot. The offensive rebound by Latham.
They let the team turn into something that they will never fucking be versus us. Whereas we're the defending national champions, so we really do this. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, bro. All I can say is I guess.
Wants to make some adjustment. He burned his time out to get his players' attention.
But the key is to make sure that we have fun with this. So that's the key.
Latham inbounds the ball.
Me.
Capono from deep. Snatched inside by Connell. Just over 5 minutes left in the half. Crosswhite takes it up. The two-handed jam. They're ahead, 32-26. Stolen by Maryland Eastern Shore. Agudio gets it right wing.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Leads him with the pass.
Went up too far, but you can't hit layups anyway. We were due for a fluke.
With the crossover. Swing pass, left wing. Crosswhite hits it.
Oh, he has the icon underneath his body. Oh, he's gonna go crazy.
They're going to double team it. Lets it go. The run
Fuck no.
couldn't be stopped on the attempt by Capono. The Hawks with a chance for a double-digit lead.
The D sloughed way off him, and he still somehow couldn't get it to go.
Why?
The Hawks.
Why?
Ones to touch it, and they'll
You see what I'm saying? It's just like they make our players just do some like unimaginable shit.
Latham inbounds the ball.
Why will, and then I'm all the way out to
Shooting
play after
itself
the
in
deflection.
foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
Coach Dambrot is not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants our fundamentals are abysmal, and then added, the only players I want on the floor right now are the ones that can take care of the ball.
All right, Tracy. Crosswhite. Nice little crossover. King.
Kemper is having a hard time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence, but it's hard to see how it wouldn't.
Connell goes up. Can't
What's
extend
the-
the lead to double digits. But they still lead by 9. They're bringing the double team.
He got to the basket and got stopped by I don't know what. There's no block. There's
So we'll
no
hit the other way.
contact that's indicative of a block. Nothing. So I can't say. But we see the coverage. It's 2-3 matchup bullshit.
Gets it outright. Unloads. Nice job on the assist by Agudio.
That's what y'all want to do, then so be it, bro.
Capono inbounds the ball. Carter passes it up
Wow.
court. Underwood takes it up. Hurston corrals the misses.
That's 2 blocks. That's 2 blocks. And they didn't give him the first one, but they gave him the second one and called a foul.
He makes the first.
Game is crazy, boy. It's like I want somebody to find the remedy for that bug.
Gets the second.
Find a remedy for the bug for blocks, man. Because
Just over 3 minutes left in the half. Takes it up. The finger roll.
it's aggravating.
Right crosswise. By 11.
It looks like they're playing minimum.
Kemper dishes it to the high post.
Wow.
From downtown. Hurston snatches the rebound. Fouled
Un-
hard. He'll take a trip to the line.
Yo,
Too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical.
everything is a foul, bro.
He makes the first. He gets them both. Connell inbounds the ball. 2:43 left in the first half. Castro goes up, snaps it. He's got 2. Feeds it to the baseline. Capono, the spin move. Carter. Bold pass with the shot. No good on the jumper by Hurston.
He got free down low, but that turned out to be a bad miss.
Unselfish.
Passes to the left side. Underwood from 20 feet out. It falls short. Maryland Eastern Shore carries it up. They're on a 15-4 run.
That's not a shot you expect him to miss. I tell him to take it again if he gets the same look.
Agudio catches it. Right wing. Dish left wing. Releases. The 3 was
Come on, boy.
right crosswise. He's shooting 66% from deep. Intercepted by King, and that'll be his second steal of the contest.
Come on, boy.
These guys just keep coming after you.
We've seen no let-up, that's for sure.
Oh, we fell back. We fell back. We fell back.
Capono inbounds the ball. Kemper hands it off. Capono. Can't get the three-pointer to fall.
When a D got lucky there, Vern, you can't expect many misses when you're that open.
Hits the shot. And the
Ready to get there, Jesse.
They now have a 20-point lead.
That's a lot of seconds covered, bro.
He's double-teamed. Left wing. Carter puts it up. Underwood snatches the offensive rebound. Can't put an end to the scoring drive. That's the half. And we're headed to the
It'd be like that, man. And the rebound, we took the rebound and slider so low.
How about
that you have to get a perfect animation to try to get a rebound. And sometimes you'll see us stand right next to it and miss it. Us getting out rebounded is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're all set to begin the second half. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
Thanks, Vern. During halftime, I spoke with Coach Jones. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure that doesn't happen. He continued by saying that his players responded best when they played out of their comfort zone. By mixing things up, he hopes to shake up the opponent's confidence. Back to you, Vern.
Well done, Tracy. Thank you. Ball gets it right wing. Uses the pump fake and then cleans the three-pointer. He's shooting 36% for the game. Passes right wing. Latham has it on the elbow.
What, bro? What? Oh my gosh! I'm rotating over. I'm trying to get the rotation to get that particular defender to have my control over him, and it's a reach before I even get there.
Latham inbounds the ball. The steal by Clemens.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
That shot missed the ball. Right wing. Ball puts it up. Can't connect from the wing. But they're still up by 23. Bounces it to the top of the key. Off target three by Chatfield. Douglas way up court. Ball.
And you got dunked on.
Finish the break. He's 5 for 13 for the game. Pompey passes it to the top of the key. Camper catches it inside. Shoots from 13 feet. Douglas pulls it in.
He'll usually drop a shot like that. Don't count on him to miss it again.
From inside. Snatched off the defensive glass by Capono. Just over 13 minutes left in the second half.
Dude.
Camper takes a three. Chatfield yanks down the offensive rebound.
And the way that they are able to just move through bodies to get a score.
Down the first one. Both teams will make some substitutions.
I'm not rocking. I'm sorry. It's a bunch of bullshit to me.
He gets them both.
But we're close to, we're not like too far off from 30. We're still possible.
Takes it in. The lay-in was good. The ball. They're up.
Are we at 25?
32. Akron is really struggling.
They're set up in minute.
Skip pass to the elbow. Barrett unloads from 10 feet. Bounces off the left rim and out.
It's too quiet in this building, Vern. If you don't get some excitement soon, this crowd is going to fall
Ball
asleep.
brothers, come on. Ball brothers.
This game plan is simple. Just get him the ball. He's your main guy.
Ball brothers.
He is so hard to defend. That last shot nailed from three-point range. Just over 12 minutes left in the second half.
The disparity in threes is tremendous. They're just shooting the lights out.
And their opponents simply cannot keep up. Barrett. Can't hit from 11 feet.
Now imagine if we would have got Buckman.
Just a little bit. There was plenty of time on the shot clock, but he got a little over anxious.
Takes it up. Nice floater back there.
If we would have got Buckman, it would have been a wrap.
That's 15 unanswered points. Akron has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
Coach Dambrot is not
The passes that they're trying to attempt and complete make no sense. They're trying to pass them through our bodies. They're passing them through zones. They're passing them through the lanes, and we're in the lanes that you're passing through.
Latham inbounds the ball. Chatfield beats
And we just keep getting the unfavorable deflections, I'll call them.
Dishes to the high post. Tipped away. Latham from close range. Bullseye.
Another deflection. It's almost like
31.
it's like the script is writing itself. Wow. And then of course on their side it's immediately some other shit.
Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Skips it to the right side. Castro catches it out left. Ball.
I'll come down to it.
Clemens bounces it to the free throw line.
Hold it a little bit better.
Chatfield, and that's his 5th rebound in this one.
I wouldn't bet on him missing that one again.
Crosses it over. Baseline.
Ball brothers.
17 feet out. Gets it to go. They're now out in front by 33. Pompey dumps it off. Leads him with the pass.
Yo, you're right there. Step the fuck up. Get the block.
31. Dicey pass. Shoots it. Nice lead pass, and the shot was good for Ball. 22 points, and he's the top scorer. The Zips with some difficulties. Carter dishes it to the right. Chatfield throws it up. Pompey yanks it down inside. The last shot laid gently in.
With the D just standing around, it's just too easy. You know he's...
Now y'all trying to have him get bodied up. Come on, bro.
Ball goes to the crossover.
And bad pass animation.
The D was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep.
We're about 31. We don't have to stay and do this, but like I said, this is more than likely the game we probably are getting out of here on.
Castro inbounds the ball. Ball gets it outright from deep. Drilled.
Here it is. Hey, look, Ball brothers, if they pass the ball to each other, it's usually cash.
Need to find some answers here. Pass right side. Underwood. Camper hands it off. Another rip.
Such great instincts. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Come on.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
He can't get the first.
Missed free throw by a guard. It's like if you guys want to do this to the bigs, then by all means. But to the guards, it just doesn't make sense.
He sinks the second. About 8.5 minutes left in the second half. Chatfield dumps it off.
Yeah, shoot it, bitch.
Hairston takes it up. Gently drops
Like,
it in. He's got
instead of doing some shit that doesn't make sense for his fucking play style.
Passes way down court. Goes up. The beautiful pass led straight.
Like instead, now y'all making his play style look completely different than what it is.
4 assists, and he leads both teams in that category. Feeds it to the wing. Capono
Oh, you're
tosses
bugging.
it up, gets the bucket from 18 feet.
Bro, this is what we doing?
His team's leading scorer.
Bro, what is that? What animation? What animation is that, yo? What animation is this, bro? And he's just making the same move,
Camper
making the same move through us, bro.
swings it to the right wing. Went to the backboard, but it was no good by Capono.
You have to hit that.
Hard to imagine he could get a cleaner look.
And one.
Such brilliant effort to fight through the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vernon.
Chatfield hasn't had a good game so far, and he's going to sit down for a while. Good for the three-point play. Hairston inbounds the ball. The Zips have got a lot of ground to make up.
Coach Denbright saw something out there he didn't like, and he
Let's see this
called
work.
timeout. He wants to make sure that everyone is working together out there.
Well, let's get back to the action. Underwood. Hits the layup after the pump.
Where did he go on?
He's shooting 33% for the game. Has it high post. Pulls the trigger.
Way too much room to operate.
Can't even ask no question.
Underwood inbounds the ball. Right around 7 minutes left in the second half. Camper dumps it to the inside. Tomahawk down by Capono. He's 6 for 14 for the game. Ball takes it up. Blocked.
That's the
Wonderful timing. This fella can turn him back with the best of them.
bro. Y'all doing all of this bullshit. Y'all down 30.
Right wing.
And you just left him again.
No good on the three. The ball.
So is that what y'all doing right now?
32.
Fuck out of here.
Ball gets the tie up. But the offense is going to keep it with the possession.
Let's switch. It's about 6 minutes.
Arrow pointed their way.
Oh, they did that backwards. Who's in that shouldn't be in?
Knocked loose, but it's retrieved by Camper. Carter, no one around him. All net. Maryland Eastern Shore will take its first timeout.
They let him heat back up just to get to 39. That's crazy.
Connolly inbounds the ball. Maryland Eastern Shore may have made some changes just now. Tracy Wilson
bro, what
near their bench.
The Hawks
Just had a little meeting of the minds among the coaching staff room.
One of the players yelled, "Why are we rushing our shots so much, guys?" A point coach reiterated. He told them, slow things down and chew up the shot clock on every possession.
Uses the crossover.
That's an All-American and y'all just giving me some bullshit animations for him, bro.
Need to find some answers here. The finisher. Good job on the layup by Carter. And they now trail by 28. King tosses it up court. Crosswhite. King gets it top of the key. Bounce pass outright. They're going to double team him. Boatner. Crosswhite passes it to the paint.
He doesn't even swat at the shot so wildly, Vern, but if it works, I guess you can't criticize it.
Capono throws it out. No luck on the three-point attempt.
Oh, he was wide open, Vern. He has to knock that shot down.
Bro, what is happening, yo? Bro, this is... It's like they're trying anything they possibly can to let them back in this game. Anything that y'all can, y'all trying to let them back in the game for what? If I score 4 points, they're down 30. It's like, come on, bro. Shit is annoying.
Boatner inbounds the ball. Raises up. The quick three off the inbound was missed by Crosswhite.
Now everybody's missing everything. Our transition defense is fucked. Like, come on, bro. People don't want to run to the basket. The paint is packed every time now. Come on, bro. The paint is packed and we can't hit threes. We're not getting jump shots, nothing. So it's going to be an interesting year with this team. This team has to grow.
The Zips with some abysmal stats.
This is probably the youngest team that I've had so far.
Bounces it to the inside.
Nobody's jumping. It's like none of the bigs jump. It's like nobody does shit down there, bro. Just like it's very selective.
Crosswhite with the shot.
He has a lot of open shots that y'all let him have.
Right around 4 minutes left in the second half. Dishes to the left. Capono unloads.
Bro.
Grabs the rebound inside.
Bro, he's running full speed.
Down by Maryland Eastern Shore from long range. Yanked down inside by Connell.
He's running full speed, bro. And then y'all just make him stop. Running full speed, stop. Running full speed, stop.
Brings it up the floor.
You have to love to see a guy take it aggressively to the hoop like that and then finish.
Chatfield Chatfield from 20 feet out. Pompey grabs the rock. That last
Oh my God.
no good. Missed shot in the paint by Latham. Goes up. A monster stop by Crosswhite. They're leading 89-56. Akron maybe switching things up a little bit. Tracy Wilson has a report for us. Tracy?
The Zips just had an impromptu coaches meeting, Vern.
A lot of yelling about being too deliberate on
Whoa.
offense, taking too long to get shots off. I sense, Vern, we're going to see a much faster pace from here on out.
With nobody around.
Can somebody keep running?
Couldn't convert.
Like,
Sometimes you can be too wide open.
They're flying blind out there, Bill. A well-focused team just doesn't commit fouls like that.
You can almost hear the bolts coming loose. They're running so wild. Got to tone it down pronto.
Crosswhite shoots. Can't connect on the quick shot. But they still lead by 33. Low block. Capono can't put an end to the run. He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense is not letting them jam it home.
running full speed at the guy that is trying to take the charge. And nothing happens. Come on, man. All-American, man. What?
He can't complete the three-point play.
All-American shoots free throws like that?
In the game. Here's the spin move. Passes to the elbow.
You just got to get comfortable with this thing, bro, because if not, pull my fucking hair out.
What a good job on the defense to make him think about that shot.
If not, I'm going to pull my hair out, bro. There are glimpses. Repeat, I don't know. It's possible. It's not impossible.
Camper beats it to the stripe. Latham releases from 16 feet. Connell gets the board inside.
Usually that shot drops every time.
Oh, my God. Yo, he's fast, bro. He's fast.
Have got a lot of ground to make up. Lets it go. The shot from beyond the arc was no good by Chatfield. The D wasn't too worried about that one.
Hey, he's fast as a bitch. I think that was a bullshit animation, but he's fast though.
Hey, behind the arc, Connell pulls it in.
You've just got to hit that shot when you've got that much space.
Crosswhite gets it right wing. That last tray, no good.
That's the great thing about having such a
Thank
big
you.
lead. If you miss a shot here or there, you just shake it off and move on.
Knocks down the first one.
That's a crazy free throw for him, but go crazy, dog.
Gets the second to fall as well. Pompey inbounds the ball.
I think this game is out of reach, Vern. There's just not enough time left for a comeback.
Misfired on that last three by Latham. Poked loose, but it's recovered by Capono. Latham passes it up court to put an end to the run. It was drained by Pompey. Boatner takes it up, gets it to go.
Oh, got it. And look, that's an online shot with 0.2 seconds. His game cheats, bro. You ever think you want to come play MOP? If you don't already, just save yourself. Just save yourself the headache, man. He just shot a shot from 92 feet. 90 feet. Online. Hit the back rim. We should have shot air ball from inside a half court. It's tough. It is what it is. We always want to shoot better than them percentage wise. We just didn't do that from the line once again. And it shouldn't really be a surprise. We need to get more comfortable with the free throw forms of all the players on our team. We shot 56 to their 35 and 47 to their. Damn, they shot 5% from the line. From the 3-point line. They went 1 for 19. 5% is crazy. 20 assists to their 18, but of course, the 40-point difference, and they have 2 less assists. That's them doing what they normally do. The rebounding was odd, not gonna lie to you. But once again, this is one of those situations where if we would have been playing a better team, if you can think back to like the game that we had against Illinois, we lost in the Final Four, and I think the rebound disparity was like 30 something to 19. I think it was like 38-19, somewhere around there. If we played a better team, we would have got out rebounded severely. But because we're playing a team we're overmatching them basically, you know what I'm saying? The rebound disparity doesn't exist. Instead, it's just like a really close rebound battle, which I don't think it should have been, especially looking at their team as a whole. We didn't get as many bench points as we did the last game, but it is what it is. They played a little bit less than they played last game. We got 20 from the Ball brothers, 20 apiece. Got 20 from Jake, 22 from Cardi, 19 from Crosswhite. Like, I don't know why they chose to just let him just be open, but go crazy. And him being in that shooting guard spot is like cheese. Because it's like, yo, dog, if you're just going to sit here and let this dude shoot and he has a 3-point icon underneath him, just so be it. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to keep moving to the next game. I think, did we make our calls? I can't think if we did or if we didn't, but I'm going to make sure because we can't afford to miss any calls. It's too early in the season. Oh yeah, please glitch out for us, please. And I think I want to offer whatchamacallit early. I think being first is always a good thing to be when it comes to the scholarships. URI starting to pull ahead of everybody there at about 80, at about 85. Oh, we have development that we need to do. All right. Got to do some development as well. Got to make sure that we stay on track when it comes to Cardi. We want to make sure that he's in a good spot. And Cardi is the only person that's taken it. Well, no, he's not the only. Castro also took a step up already. Let's look at what we got. I'm not gonna lie, that 3-point drill is kind of trash, but we could try it. I'm gonna go still though. I'm gonna do something that's like not crazy difficult. There's no point in frustrating ourselves if we don't have to. If we can avoid being frustrated, do so at all costs, man. And that's good work. That's what we're expecting. That discipline grade is going to help. It's going to be an exponential or a substantial difference when it comes to how soon you'll see an effect with any of our players. And we're just going to move to the next week and see what's what. Usually the other teams are recruiting on the weekend. You'll see a little bit of a jump. Invite the campus. We don't have nobody else. Just thought about it. We have nobody else. Nobody else. We can take a look at him. He doesn't have any offers, so. I think we're in good shape. We don't have to force it either. We don't have to force it. And I just want to see something. Give me 1 second. And I think once again, I was muted. Sat there and counted out all the games that we're going to have in this non-conference schedule after the first two that we've played. We're going to have about roughly 12, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come back tomorrow night. We're going to be rested. We're going to have fun. I'm going to be fully prepped. We're going to have tea, whatever other caffeine needs and requirements for the stream tomorrow. But as it stands right now, bro, your brother's tired, man. All right. So, like I said, we're going to try to break it up in a certain kind of way. So I will go through piece by piece and tell you how we're going to break it up. As it stands right now, the free throw number is crazy. The fact that we're almost shooting a higher percentage from the 3-point line than we are from the free throw line is insane. And coach, a knock on wood, hasn't lost a game in a while. So, hey, so we like to see. But there's 2 rounds of this tournament, so we're going to have these games right here played in the next stream. Probably break it up so that these 4 games get handled in the stream after. These 3 games get handled together. This tournament has how many rounds? Canisius. Us versus Canisius will be what? I wish they let you see the tournament tree while you were making your schedule, because some of these tournaments is not even worth your time. Cable Car Classic, they auto signed me up for that shit. It's 2 rounds. So we had it broken up. These together. These together. These together. 2 here with that, plus the sim all the way through to get to the NCAA tournament. And then we do the NCAA tournament the same way we did it this time around. So in the past couple nights, because what this is Sunday night going into Monday. We was hitting all night last night. We was here all night tonight. We'll more than likely be here all night going into Tuesday, and possibly all night going into Wednesday, leading up to a possible vacation. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about going just yet. It's not a definite, so I don't know. I don't really know. I gotta check with everybody else that's going on the trip to see how we're feeling. So as it stands right now, man, I am appreciative of you guys as always for pulling up. But until the next time, man, you guys be safe. You guys be good. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to your loved ones. Take time to better yourself, man, and not just in a bogus way, like in a substantial, effective way that's gonna like have impact on several areas of your life. Like, cool, if you like to play the game, have fun, but go do something else for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I'll catch you guys, man. Be safe, be good to yourself. I'll catch you guys later, man. I'm out.